everybody, to Tabletop Diaries, where we'll be playing ShadowDark, Cursed Scroll Zine of Volume 1, Diablerie, Episode 19. The story so far. The party prepares to venture from Wardenwood back to Alzamar's home in Marinshold. There they find Bauer raising a call to arms for the ever-growing threat of Mugdulblub, the Realm Eater. To further unite Hope's Keep, Wardenwood, and Marinshold, they are accompanied by some fellow companions, Mort and Hera, Alora, and Marlindra, Alora's apprentice. Sarjar remains in Wardenwood because I forgot some stuff and you just blanked out on it, and that's where he's at now.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
Waiting for a portal.
Gifted by horses, the party makes expediency towards Marinshold. Along the way, you meet some familiar halflings coming across from Marinshold, still escaping, which some of you helped out. Samps and Jaunts, giving them provisions and leading them on their way. Continuing following the past, you finally learn the mystery of Val's letter, also the winds pushing north. You find mysterious ring of stones. Examining the stones, you all made some interesting discoveries. There was runes, like a language on it, essentially giving you the information that Kethros, the Time Lord, who will grant a boon to anyone who brings the body of the slain six-eyed wolf in the circle, and then granting you a boon. With this knowledge, you eventually make it to Marinshold, where you all let Alora and Tarly Winters greet each other and continue their diplomacy while you all make your way to the bar. And it's still early, mid-morning, and I believe you guys were like sitting around, essentially just, chilling.
Having some drinks.
Getting some, I guess, some makeshift, a more proper breakfast, maybe brunch or lunch at this point.
I'm getting some omelets.
Can we daytime carouse?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got some time. And
oh, did you level up?
Yes, I did.
You did level up.
I'm at level 4.
Nice.
Some other people
health do you have now?
Huh?
HP.
26.
Sweet.
Oh my God, you have the same amount as.
Finally, I
Someone
cannot be hurt quickly.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Ranger tank.
No. Yeah, I'm carrying 77 gold. I don't know. Can we carouse with that?
We can carouse for, I think
30.
30 is the minimum.
Yeah.
We might be able to carouse for free though, if I remember right. We just don't get a bonus to the roll. Okay, no, it's at least 30 gold for no bonus.
We have to earn it.
Yeah.
Do you
Just
want
stay
to?
home and become level 10 in a few weeks?
Do you want to do it or wait until we get some more cash?
Well, plot-wise, I think we're waiting on Alora, and then we're taking her to the tower, and then going to the Orcs. I don't know how long we're staying in Marinshold, so I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not up to you.
$30 is gonna get us anything worthy, or?
Some of us get closer to level 4.
It'll 30 just is what, a straight roll?
Yeah, it's a straight roll, which on a D8, at most we could get 4 experience.
All right, let's do it. $30.
All right, y'all deciding to carouse.
Yeah, a
While
little daytime
we're
carousing.
waiting for the rest.
All right, take away 30 GP, and I guess everyone just roll a straight D8, and we'll go round table. Luck, what'd you get?
5.
You are fined 10% of your total wealth for starting a full tavern brawl.
Oh God.
Or
That's just 2 gold for me.
we'll just skip the brawl for reasons. But you get 3 XP.
I'll take it.
Better than nothing.
Him, Hera, and Mort are just a little bit more bloodied. And it's just walking around with bloody noses.
This guy just like started fighting.
My nose! Ah, my nose!
The dwarf, Krustovich. Sorry, I have to pull up his.
Duran Krustovich or something.
Duran Krustovich.
Cristobal.
Turin Krustcher.
I was thinking of the band.
Turan. Turan. Yeah.
The
He's like,
fantasy
hey.
version.
Why? Stop that now immediately, or you also getting the boot out of me. Crayfish tavern.
Hey, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. Come here, bartender. Come here.
Lean forward.
Cluck would like to
What do you want?
grab him and pick him up.
Die!
Mugdulblub and the industrial complex, that atrazine, it made them frogs hermaphroditic. And he's gonna hold him with one hand and slap his chest and bless him.
Jeez.
Oh God.
I'm gonna bless the
Blessing
bartender.
the
I'm gonna
NPCs.
bless the NPC.
You're wasting a blessing on an NPC. And it fails. No? Yes? Yes?
6
Ah.
plus 4 for a 10. And that fails. That
Yep.
fails. Yep, that fails.
He pushes you back. Get off, man. We'll throw you out to this bar.
Too drunk to
All right.
focus on the blessing.
I was trying to help you.
All right. Gonna take it to Valroth. What'd you get?
14.
14. All right.
Give me something. Give me something.
On a D8?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, never mind. 7.
Pretty dang good.
That's a-
14 on a D8 with no bonus.
You lead an entire tavern in a wildly insulting song about a disliked noble.
You
Why are we still throwing shade at Charlie
fat
Winters?
rich. We are the 99%. Da, 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 you fat rich, fat rich.
You gain 4 XP, and suddenly a certain bard becomes very friendly with you, who happens to
Who
have
might be this bard?
horns and hooved feet.
Ah,
Plays the bagpipes pretty well.
all right.
As he sees Cluck over there, and he's like, "Hey, nice to meet you all," and sees you going off on this song, tyrant of this, he just backs you up, and it's beautiful, and you guys
You
know,
seem
share
to
some
be
drinks.
keen to my lyrical expression. You like the words, sir? And I'm like drunk.
Drunk at 9 in the
I
morning.
will give you permission to re-sing this song about the fat rich and the 99%.
Oh, sounds like a blast it does.
You take it to the next level, my horny friend.
God.
Is a bard.
And he has horns, right? You said he has horns?
Yeah.
Alzamar, what'd you get?
I got a 3 again.
Yeesh.
Puts me in a ditch again.
Oh, God.
Really?
Yeah. 15% of your wealth spent.
Yep.
Wake up in a gutter
Home sweet
We're not
home.
sleeping though,
for
so
3 XP.
do I
Yeah,
have to be in a gutter?
You guys just kind of day drunk yourself into like late noon, and then like kind of just take a power nap, if you will, and all this kind of happens. And
What happened if you don't have any wealth? 50% of what?
You
Nothing.
just still broke.
You're broke.
yeah,
You owe the game 50%.
The next gold you make goes to the GM.
they take your shoes. I don't know. yeah, it's straight.
God.
All right.
I get 3 experience.
Y'all get your anyone close to leveling?
Nah, a little over half now.
2/3 of the way.
Got you.
And I just started because I reset back to 40-0.
All right. After a while, Paler walks into the tavern, sees you guys kind of like regrouping after your little escapade. Now it's probably like close to evening, 5-6 o'clock ish, if you will. You guys might be like eating some stew or something, kind of like maybe easing off on the booze a little bit. And Paler walks up to you, glances at Valroth, kind of gives you a dirty look, and then looks to the rest of you. You are being summoned by Mr. Charlie Winters and Olora.
Excellent. Gentlemen, we should make our way.
I'll follow your steps, my friend.
All right. After you, Balor.
I will not be escorting you. And he just walks off.
What a jerk.
All right.
Messenger duty today. All right, let's go.
He seems reluctant to deliver the message. Whatever.
Well, we know the way. Come, gentlemen. Let's go.
You arrive at Charlie Winters' longhouse. Walking in, you see Velor standing next to Charlie Winters and a few guards, and Alora standing closer to Charlie Winters. They stop in like mid-conversation as Charlie Winters notices you. He's like, "Oh yes, come, my friends. Come into my other chambers, if you will, so we may have a more private talk. Velor, that will be all for now, thank you." You see Velor just kind of graciously bows. "If you need anything, just let me know. I will come right away. And don't forget to apply this salve on every couple of hours. As she walks off, you all are gathered into a smaller chambers off into the sides, kind of like beaded, so it's still kind of like open. But there's like a lot of like pillows. There's like this weird incense burning on like all four corners of the room, giving it a kind of a nice lavendery scent to it. A couple sconces on the wall to light up the area, and a big table in the middle with the map essentially that you all kind of showed between Velor and Tarlywinders from the Wizard's Tower. So they call it all on the same page with some markings here and there.
I shall cherish this scent and break from the stench of the fish. I'm like still buzzed.
Buck is gonna elbow him and point to the royalty.
What?
After this song, you just down with Charlie Winters. You are all gathered around the table as Charlie Winters. Alora has explained to me the brevity of the situation. There appears to be great need for this venture off to the Bittermold Keep, as you say. You see Alora nod. A boat or maybe several boats. Well, probably several boats if we're gonna have an army marching up. And we are still debating on the Orcs to the south. And he points to the map where it's showing like the little location that they kind of gathered where the Orcs are staying. We can probably start building boats to cross that river, but that might take a little while longer. I think our main focus should be focused on getting a boat made near your tower that you discovered, of the Wizard Tower. That way we can at least start traveling up there. It'll be faster for us and our people. If we want to coordinate with the folks at Hope's Keep. Does anyone have any suggestions about this?
Miss Laura, Miss Eleanor, how many can you portal at a time?
That is a good question.
500 souls.
That would be awesome.
The portal just has this soul ticker that's going down. Like, nope.
Little number
101.
box.
Maximum
Stop,
capacity.
stop.
Close.
Somebody walks through and the ticker doesn't change. You're just like, what?
They don't count?
Existential moment.
You can do quite a few. As long as they are quick and swift, and I can hold the portal for some time.
Well, then I would think maybe we should gather as many as we can together on the same side of the river. Our people don't really need the boats, but could accompany them to make sure there's nothing in the waters that would endanger them.
An underwater assistance.
Exactly. And the less we travel through the water, the better.
Right. But we do need some supplies to be shipped over. If we're going to do a full assault, we expect to just breach the castle with our bare hands, with swords and knives. What if we have to break down walls?
Right. Well, I was thinking maybe we would gather near or in Hope's Keep, and then set up those boating camps on the side of the river, and transport people and goods as we needed.
It will be beneficial for all parties to converge simultaneously on that location.
Exactly.
So the threats will be coming from different directions, and that is a distraction to our advantage.
I agree. This is why I figured the fish folk and some of the orcs, if we can get them on the sides, attack from the northeast, while some from Wardenwood and Hope's Keep attack from the east.
That is correct.
Sorry, the west.
We need the orcs. They have skin in the game. If we fail, they are going to be affected by this. So it is very important that we engage them.
I agree.
We do not have to make treaties, but we can make military arrangements.
Well, that does sound logical. My only concern is that the waters were quite dangerous between here and the Wizard's Castle. And I imagine getting closer to Bittermold Keep would only make them more dangerous.
This is true. Charlie Winters kind of puffs up a little bit. But the most danger we've seen, or at least have yet to hear about, is when you cross the the lake directly. We've had luck with most of our scouts in the little canoes that we made before they lost those as well, but we can resalvage some of them. But when we just send scouts out to just hit the waters to see what's around the area, there is still danger.
But it is safe to skim around the edges, never cross in the middle.
Fairly safe. Fairly. There's no telling what is in the water. But whatever it is destroying the ships is clearly either in the center or further up north.
Charlie, do you need me to cast protection from evil on you again?
I feel much better now, but thank you.
Okay, sure.
I will take your blessings if you really wish.
I can't bless anyone else today. I already did that. Sorry.
Why are you offering that?
I just thought, maybe. Okay. Well, as long as we're all good. Okay. Yeah, the fish folks can move maybe some stuff east on the east side of the lake and some stuff on the west side of the lake. And they can get stuff there. The issue with the siege is it's supposed to deny food to the people inside it, but if this guy's is a world eater, he's eating down, I guess. So we really would just starve out his minions.
We're not trying to starve him out. This is not a siege. We're trying to tell him that we're coming at you from every direction.
Okay, all right.
He needs to know that everyone is awake.
We'll just do a frontal attack.
That would be, divide and conquer.
Yes, it should be an execution.
I agree. An extermination.
Yes.
Whatever has been poisoning these people to attack, it is not worth saving at this point, not in my eyes.
I agree.
Especially with this bog fun attack on Hope's Keep.
Well then, if you think, and you may want to see it first, Miss Felinor, but if you think amassing on the Wizard Tower Island and going from there would be strategic, then I'm welcome to it.
Honestly, it was just to kind of check out the Wizard Tower, but I feel like we can do that eventually. Sooner rather than later, if I'm completely honest. But of course, we got to make diplomacies. I do not want idle hands doing nothing when there's work to be done and work going on in both Whartonwood and Hope's Keep.
Wisely said. And I couldn't agree more. So, then our plan is for Wardenwood and Hope's Keep to set up on the western lake, or western river, and for Marin's Hold and hopefully the Orcs to set up on the eastern river.
We need to send a party to the Orcs post haste, as well as study this tower and start the build.
That's what we will do.
All right.
We will approach the Orcs, make quick contact, and return and carry on the plan.
Well, Lady Felinor, would you like to accompany us to go to the Orcs? Or would you rather begin work here or at the tower?
I believe it is in my best interest to study this tower and to make sure I can start this brigade on building again post haste. But feel free to take my apprentice and Hare and Mort. I'm sure they are more than willing to journey you.
All right. Mr. Winters.
Yes.
Do you think we could take Palor with us to the Orc village? He's a capable warrior, and I would like to have him by our side if you would be able to let him leave.
And it will be a beneficial representative that we are all different kinds.
Indeed.
Give me a charisma check.
I'm so bad at those. Straight 5.
If you can convince him to go.
What about Sarja? Can we grab Sarja real quick from Wardenwood? Have him come with us?
From my understanding, Sarja is still conducting some diplomacies and works with Bauer. Spoke to them a little earlier.
Well, I suppose then we should head out and see the tower real quick.
All right. Let us not waste time.
Sounds good to me. Charlie Winters, if you don't mind, I'd like to check out this tower. See, Charlie Winters nods his head in agreement. By all means, yes. Go on. I will start rallying the people right away, as you all inspect this tower.
Really put the fear of Ord into them. They're gonna die if they don't help enough.
Zealot. Extremist.
He's a priest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you, good sir. Lady Felinor, let us go.
Please, lead the way.
Gentlemen. And I'll give everyone a nod, turn, and head out. Start making my way to my little fish home.
All right.
Oh yeah.
For this, it'll be Alora, Alzamar, and Cluck and Val, and I guess Vern are going
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
Just the whole crew.
We can leave Morton, Hera, and Crayfish Tavern.
Yeah,
for
they
now.
have no interest in going to Wizard's Tower.
Where's Vorvix and all this? That she just
You could ask Alora.
Alora, where's Vorvix at?
Studying.
Oh, good. I should have done more of that.
I agree.
Oh God! Snap face.
With that, you make your way to Alzamar's home, I presume.
Unlock the door, usher everyone in. Come, right this way. And once we're all in, go to the bedroom and Naganif Ramazla, and then open the portal.
Speaking these words, the portal conjures. Alora gives you a look, a knowing look of
Nice.
approval.
Nice work, son.
Elzamar kind of straightens his back
Puffs
a little,
up.
puffs his chest out a little bit.
I know how to portal too. I mean,
Puck is gonna get really excited about the moment and be like, Naganif Ramazla.
And it closes.
Explode.
All of Marin's hold explodes. Dang it, clock. Nope. Naganif Ramazla. And it opens again.
Real quick, this music is brought to you by Syrinscape, Syrinscape Nova, still in early access, as I am looking at it, and literally they changed a lot of stuff from literally last night. So it's kind of throwing me off, and I'm not as prepared to change the music as I was. But you should use it for all your tabletop needs and ambience and studying and anything in between. It's really great. But it did throw me off because I'm like looking for something and I do not see it, and then the names changed, and I was like, what is going on here? There's a thing called mission planning. That would have been perfect for
but you should be listening to it while you're planning.
None of this is the same from last night while I'm sitting there playing this, literally listening to this, like kind of clicking a couple things and just sitting here writing and doing my thing. All of it has changed except for two things. I mean, I click and I'm seeing the names of like some of the things I remember clicking on and hearing that music or whatever, but it's not like default or Epic Journey or the Dragons thing, because there's this whole Asian thing. Eastern and Exotic Horizons. Yep, there's the Asian stuff. I'm not making stuff. It's just
Funny wording. There's the Asian stuff.
You arrive into Haldrin's bedroom. Alora glances around, still expressionless, until she finally looks up and notices, assuming you left the crystal in with a map.
It would be the portal crystal currently, but once the portal closes, is the map visible again?
Yeah, once you...
'Cause the map was just on the ceiling.
Right, the crystal and the weird thing changed it, but it was like a one-time thing.
For the portal.
For the portal, but now
Okay,
the portal's just there, so you don't need the crystal for it, you just have that word.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah,
just apparate. So assuming you switch a crystal out, the map of the gloaming would be up there. She's looking around, just kind of taking note, kind of doing like an investigation in her mind, seeing like some scorches here, you know, some obviously stuff going on as I think some of you guys broke some stuff or oh yeah, that a lightning thing exploded and there's some.
Ah, yeah. There was a
Yeah.
trap that went off.
Looking around, so she like looks up and notices it, and her an expression of amazement falls over her. This is quite impressive.
And this is just one room.
Indeed. Welcome to the Wizard Tower, formerly Haldrin's Tower.
Shall we go downstairs?
All it means, lead the way.
All right. Out this way, and I'll go and open the door, lead him down the spiral stairs to the destroyed lab room that's a floor below.
She's falling right behind you as you walk into this room.
I did tell the construct to clean the room, though, before we left last,
That is right.
Yeah, so it should be clean
before
by
he went
now.
to recharge.
And there's a pile of scroll bodies in there.
There was, depending on how much he cleaned up.
Walking down, you see the opening and you start to see like some tables. You still see some blood stuff here and there. A smeared area of where you had the pentagram and all that. Everything's kind of still in place, smashed, and you see this big Colossus golem with its back against you. Doesn't seem to notice you, surprisingly.
He's still in there.
Just standing literally in the center of the room.
Consulare.
It straightens up and says,
Affirmative.
Hello, good sir. At ease. We are friends, and you are to protect us if necessary, but relax if not.
Understood.
you see Alora kind of just walks up to it, looking at it.
This is the construct I was telling you about, and I'm quite excited to someday study and hopefully permanently hold it under my control.
This is a very unusual thing. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
I've only read about them until I met this one.
This would be very useful if we could take him with us to the fight,
Indeed, although I have a theory he may be tied,
to the tower.
well, to his charging base on the floor below.
That is unfortunate, because he is a mighty warrior.
You do notice in this room, there's very, very few Skrell parts kind of still basically in front of him. The table is completely destroyed. And what you see from the Skrell parts look like charred pieces and embers of, like, clearly, you know that it was zapping it with like electricity. And there is like a scorched black right in front of him ground. Like it's
Like he's been cooking
like
Sprout
he's
parts
just
this whole time.
Yeah, just essentially he's just been grabbing him and over and over again, grabbing the dead
Scroll
bodies.
barbecue.
So there's like just a dark stain of, but the bodies have lessened. The black liquid ichor is still there. The makeshift pentagram, reverse pentagram, it looks horrible. Like it's been smeared several times, probably from the after effects of him zapping and just releasing extra energy. Yeah, the walls seem a little darker as well.
Pluck is gonna walk over to where the portal was. Just look at it. Look at the
Reminisce.
empty air. Real close.
It just has that faint scent of staleness to it. And it's probably more of the staleness from just being the scorchedness from that kind of a stale, scorchy, eminent musk still lingers in the room as it has no place to escape. This is a very powerful magic that is controlling this construct. This word you say that controls it?
It seems to be a temporary, like a safety switch. But the commands for it are limited.
Alzamar said there might be a better word. Sorry, no, that's not you. Tim said it. Sorry, never mind. Our characters don't know that yet.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, no, I think he kind of discovered something about it. Like he knows that might be a more permanent solution, just he doesn't know about it.
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is
Okay.
though.
Question, Alzamar, would you have told Alora about the book?
Which
The notebook.
book?
The-
Haldrin's notes?
No, not the notes.
Oh, the book with the key? No, not yet. Although the portal to the art room should still be up from the last time we came in.
You would have seen the portal still open when you came downstairs.
Yeah.
You see same key that's still just sitting there. It's it's an exact replica of the key you found in the paint room.
Mm-hmm.
The paint cloud room,
Yeah,
picture
cloud
room, art gallery, whatever.
Map room, yeah.
Yeah,
But it was for this side of
this side.
to get back.
It's a similar picture, and you see like that pyramid mountain thing
Mm-hmm.
also on this side.
Yeah,
And you've seen that on the other side as well.
to get into this room.
Right, right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mentioned it yet. I'm kind of just letting her see
Right.
things for her own right now.
She takes a beat, fascinated by the golem that's just standing there, not moving with its blue eyes. Looks around the room at any books or any kind of paperwork is completely uneligible or destroyed at this point. And there's glass shattered everywhere. The tanks themselves, you see like whatever glass is in tank is starting to like melt. Has like some warpness to it at this point. And it looks like almost completely like if there was a tank in there, I believe there was, that was still kind of the one with the weird skeleton of the
Experiment.
Skrull, experimental Skrull torso is like now just hanging, and there's still juice, if you will, in it, but it's like at the lower part, as you see like basically a crack in it, probably leaked
Been
to a
leaking.
point. Yeah, so it's just like hanging now instead of just floating there. And you can see I would say fresh goo, but it's kind of like dried by now, especially with electrical energy just radiating the room at this point.
So this room used to be the lab. As you can see, it will need a lot of work to be useful again, but there is more. If you'll come with us through this next portal, it leads into a very nice room of the tower.
Walking into the portal room, you see a completely white room with all the pictures and portraits painted up, the arch in the middle. Basically, exactly as you left it.
Did the bedroom have the map? Or was
Yeah.
this the room with the map?
It was
the
On
bedroom.
ceiling?
It was the
Okay,
bedroom,
All
yeah.
right, never mind. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Laura would have taken
cool.
a hard note.
All right.
I would say you guys are probably like, because she's probably like looking at everything, so you're probably spending like maybe 30 minutes per room,
Yeah.
unless you guys just want to.
Probably not 30 minutes for the lab, though, because there's not that much in there.
Actually, would you say you would? Actually, you tell me the pace. Are you guys just like walking real quick, or you letting her like kind of take a bead for a second?
In the bedroom, probably take a beat so she can see the map and take that in, and then the lab kind of breeze through, and then this art room, like maybe a couple minutes, like 2-3 minutes, but then move on. Just to show her the
So
whole
you're saying
thing.
like 2-3 minutes per? Okay, just to kind of like okay, what you know? Okay,
Yeah.
Then we'll
Um,
take her outside so she can see the shores.
Yeah, see in case we do want to use the
Yeah.
tower to
Show her the
not really
shores.
good.
send ships out.
All right. Walking in the room, she's extremely fascinated in this room. This is gorgeous. Very fancy design. I might have to borrow some of these for my own.
All right. I
Make
could see you taking a few if you like. But it does speak to Haldrin's power as a mage.
yeah, it is clearly very powerful both in arcane ways as well as powerful in stature. He must know some powerful people.
Indeed. All these permanent enchantments and water you can actually drink from out of a painting. That's incredible.
I noticed. If you don't mind, I would like to try something.
Sure.
She pulls out the orb and starts whispering, and you see again like this looks like arcane white essence coming out as she speaks into it, flows and swirls into the orb itself as the orb kind of glows into like a dark purple, illuminating, does a little doo reverberation, and she just looks around. Oh, that is very fascinating. There's a lot to this room. I'm curious about that over there. And she points to the most northern part of the room where you see a painting of looks like an enchanted forest. Tall trees, green, almost like pine trees, but that have weird kind of like baby stems growing at the bottom of it, and like some mushrooms on the ground that kind of illuminates, and the whole thing shimmers in like color and kind of wavering the entire time. There is something through that painting. It might be another room.
Fascinating.
Can you open it?
We could try. Should we inspect the rest of the tower first or see this first?
I'll follow you. You might as well show me what else is in this room or in this tower.
Okay. Well, we will come back then, because we have to come this way to get to the portal. Now, I will warn you, this next room is completely enchanted with silence. Magical silence. It is where the construct resides and charges when he's not in use.
Which, by the way, is he following us?
No, you haven't. You just said to protect you. And
But if we leave the room,
You told him to relax.
oh yeah, if we don't need protecting, fair. All right, okay.
But as far as I know, it is the only room in the tower that is like that.
Let us agree
Silence.
on some gestures before we go in there because we cannot speak. This, and I wave my hand, means let's go. All right?
And
lead the way.
what else?
That's it.
Just one gesture?
Just one.
Cluck is
Let's
gonna
agree on some gestures.
Just one gesture. Look around, get your fill. When you see this, which means let's leave.
For those who can't see him, because we're an audio podcast, he's just waving his arm at you, like, "Come here."
Yeah, I'm waving towards myself. Let's go.
Cluck is gonna do 2 little fingers walking like legs, and just be like, "This means run away if something happens."
All right, well, let's go.
I'll go and open the door to the silenced room,
Opening the door is completely pitch black.
and I will light a torch.
She sees you busting out the torch. Hold on. Allow me if you don't mind. And she starts to intone and chant. She touches actually her staff, which by the way, I don't know if I described that yet. But it's an ornate looking wooden staff enlaced in gold, spiraling down. And at the top of it has basically a moon, a crescent moon. And then on the sides of the moon, it's encircled. So basically a circle gold with a crescent golden moon and gold spiraling all the way down to the base of the staff. And the whole thing's made of wood,
Nice.
minus the gold and the emblem thing, whatever. It starts to glow with light. And she gestures you to lead the way as she's right behind you and you can see.
Thank you, Madam Felinor.
And I'll lead the way into the silenced room.
All right, you walk down the entire thing, circling it both ways before you hit the bottom.
And I'll gesture to everybody to lead her to the middle so she can see where the construct rests.
She glances around, looking at it, kind of looks at you, nods, kind of gestures, looking around the room like, is there anything else, basically?
I'll nod and waver over to the wall where the rune is that is the silence. Yeah, the
the North
silence
spell.
ward.
Making her way over there, she starts looking at it for a second. You can see the gears working in her head. And she glances at you after a minute, gestures like palm out to you, puts her palm on her chest, points at it, the runes on the wall, bows in a gesturing way, like essentially saying like, do you mind if I
Take a shot.
do something here?
I get a look on my face like I'm thinking about it for a sec, shrug, and then just nod.
She pulls out the orb, hands you the staff,
I'll hold it for her.
puts both hands on the orb, taking some serious concentration. But the orb seems to be fighting whatever aurora that is encasing this entire room. And you start to see the runes on the wall that essentially is the ward on this spell, the ward that's making the silence in this room. And you see those runes light up and they kind of just come out of the wall in like this blue cyan looking color. And then all the runes just flip reverse and then go back into their place into the wall. And all of a sudden just a big blue light just the entire place the entire room as it starts rippling, almost ethereal. And you can kind of see now for the first time as the light touches, like you could see like the light way above you and you know it's the top of the roof of this tower or this room starts to ripplate and you see this glow kind of just fall down, like the whole orb shell is dissipating. And when it finally comes down to like your head level, you start to hear sound again.
Achoo.
Wow, I can hear myself.
That was very intense.
Quite impressive.
Very impressive, and I'll give her
Thank you.
a deep, respectful bow.
This room has been a challenging room for us. It was difficult not to be able to hear your own words.
He was very wise. This is a diabolical trap.
Indeed. It was very, very clever when we first came in here, and I'll
Point to the door that leads down to the, first level.
we came in through there, and the construct was resting here,
I'll point to the base.
and it followed us up. And I had to come down into the silence room to learn the word to get him to stop attacking us. But in a room that's silenced, you can't get him to stop attacking you. Quite clever.
Very clever.
Very indeed. This Haldrin was a very, very smart man.
Just in case we wanted to, would you be able to redo that ward?
It'll take some time to get permanent. I might be able to.
Okay. Well, I'll have to ask you to teach me that sometime. Doesn't have to be now, though. We can continue with the tour.
All right.
And then I'll lead the way to the door and then downstairs back into that first floor.
Assuming you hand back this staff.
Oh, yeah. I start walking with it and then really hand it back to her.
I will also say you kind of feel like a radiant power kind of reverberate from it when you were holding it.
He taps you on the shoulder. Excuse me.
It's like, right.
Give me back this.
Oh, right. Sorry. It just felt really cool.
No offense taken, I understand. Please, carry on.
Right. And we'll go down to the first floor, which was storage mostly,
Yeah, the old dusty room that you found your way inside.
and then the hole in the wall.
The hole in the wall.
To the outside.
She glances around. There is another kind of ward here. I
Really?
could dispel it if you wanted. Essentially just blocking the door from entry.
Huh.
But that
Please be
depends
my
if
guest.
you wish to keep it obscured or not. That is up to you.
I mean, it's a good lock, right? It stood for.
It
a
does
long
need
time.
repair. She notices basically essentially the hole in the wall.
Right. I think the hole kind of makes it not necessary at the moment to undo, but eventually.
Yes, the skeletons in the water are the best lock.
That is correct.
There is something I could do, but I don't think it's worth it at the time.
Fair enough. We do have more pressing matters. If you'll step through this hole in the wall, you can see the lake where we are and its relation, and get an idea if we want to use boats from here to ship out towards Bittermold Keep.
Of course. You make your way outside. She takes it all in, the little island, glances at the tower itself after walking away a little distance to get the full picture and spectrum of this insanely built, intricate built tower. Judging how far high up and down you guys walked and all that, and kind of glancing at it, nodding and knowingly that there is something else clearly in the works of making its appearance seem the way it is, and then actually being inside of it and knowing that the scale is larger. Turning out to the southeastern side, she sees the land. I believe it's half a mile, I believe I said it was.
Yeah, something short like that.
Yeah. Half a mile, maybe mile max toward the shore. Starts to gather, looking around, sees your makeshift broken boat that just made it there barely. This is quite odd, I will say, but actually a very good way to keep those unwanted at the bay, literally.
Mhm.
He must have rarely used this. I cannot imagine why a wizard would even have a boat. It must have been for others.
Yes, possibly.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think? Would this be useful in our plans?
I mean, this area itself, the tower, clearly there's a lot to be learned here from this Haldrin. I wanted to want to build a base there. I don't see a real point for it. I could see building maybe more defenses if you wish to keep this more to personal use. I see that. But and she kind of glances over the across the way where you guys originally came from, and she kind of sees a little dock where you found the boat originally. But that side probably makes a little more sense to build.
Yes, I think at best it works as a good shortcut to cut our distance down between Marinshold and the Eastern River.
Yes.
As far as the tower being mine, well, I would, and any wizard worth his weight would love to call this his home. I am currently in a state where I'm exploring and discovering and learning more and jotting down notes with my friends here as we adventure. I would gladly extend hospitality to you in this tower whenever you wish. I would only ask that you see to making me a pupil of yours and training me further when the time comes.
Charisma.
Take your time.
I'm going to spend a luck token on that.
Do it.
Yeah.
What'd you roll? 1?
2.
Oh,
Not much better. Straight 9.
it's not bad. It wasn't a high DC.
Cool.
Perhaps could have some use for you. You clearly found this on your own. Not to be arrogant on myself, that I wanted to found this eventually, but you clearly show the ambition to venture forth. People's paths are always different, which is where one finds themselves in greatness here or there. Some people get too comfortable and never decide to venture out or get to a certain position, such as myself.
Oh, it was thanks to him as we, sailed on this dangerous water here, thanks to his fish nature. We encountered some danger and he was able to maneuver himself in the water better than us. So that's to his credit.
But I wouldn't have survived if I hadn't have had you friends with me to help fight that creature.
Of course.
So it was
But in
really
this
all of us.
water, it helps to have a friend who can swim
Indeed.
very much.
We look at this other room, guys. I really want to figure out what's going on with this other possible room.
Oh yeah, the painting.
Yes, the other painting.
Of course. If you don't mind, could we go room for room real quick? I want to see if there's anything hidden in anything. Of course, obviously, there's something hidden in that room. We could also do it at a later time. It does not matter.
I am always on board to learn. I just don't want to waste too much of our collective time, but I too would be fascinated to learn more of Haldrin's secrets.
You make your way to the first floor.
Back through the hole in the wall.
She looks around and is like, if you don't mind.
By all means.
Chants and intones. She pulls out the orb, starts to say some stuff, chanting, and the orb just covers the whole area. Her eyes glow and she just scans the room. Then she stops at under the stairwell where you see some old barrels, as you've seen before, and she points. There's something under those barrels.
I jump in and start moving them around.
Moving them, you just see a floor. It looks just like the stone floor.
You mean underground or under the barrel?
Under the barrels, I assume it goes underground. I mean, well, a wizard's tower is always.
I would not doubt there is a basement here.
I'm going to go to the floor where the barrels were and kind of like pat around with my foot. See if it's like an illusion floor or...
Giving in intelligence.
Wow. Oh, never mind. There's a 1 there. 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
You do get the feel as you're patting around and it starts to dissipate that your hand, it's hard to see. And it looks just like the floor. And like if you're just hitting or stepping on it, you wouldn't even know. But then you start seeing like very, very, very minuscule that like part of your fingertip doesn't show. I guess your flipper.
I got fingers.
Yeah.
Fish fingers.
Fish finger. It doesn't show. And then you realize there's a very, very thin layer of illusionary magic right there.
It is an illusion.
I'll feel around and see if there's like a handle to a hatch or something.
You find like a hatch and kind of like a lock. Well,
Val, give me your hand.
And I'll put
I'll
your hand
extend
down.
my hand in there.
I'll put your hand where the lock is.
I feel it. Okay, I feel it. See it right there.
All right, do you think you can pick it?
Let me try.
I mean, give me a dexterity disadvantage. 'Cause you can't see it.
9.
You're working away at it. It doesn't seem to give.
Can I try again? I'll
Yes.
take another shot. Seems like I failed. I can't see it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Say
gonna
disadvantage with +1.
I'm gonna take off my my cloak. Give
Stretch
my
the shoulders out.
Get down on one knee and like position myself comfortably. You said +1? It's a 10.
It starts to feel like it's almost there. After I would say about 10 minutes, you strangling for this lock. Still doesn't seem to give.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I can't see. It's just feeling with my hands.
Vern, Cluck, would you like to give it a shot? Either of you?
Yeah. Anybody.
All right, I'll see what I can do over here. Cluck swaggers over.
You've had some good luck in this tower.
18 straight.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you
Dang
gotta
it. Dang it.
Another good one.
14.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cluck pushes you to the side. It's like, hold my seeds.
Hold my pebbles.
And you're struggling for it, and it takes you about like probably 5 minutes, but then you hear a and when you do, the stone illusionary fades in a wisp of smoke, and then you see a trap door. You pull it open, and you can just see stairs going into darkness.
A basement.
Fascinating. Should we explore?
Can we see if the golem can come down here with us?
That is
You
smart.
can tell by the size of this trapdoor, it will not fit.
It's not going to
Okay.
fit. Oh.
That's fair.
That would be smart if only we could fit him.
All right. I'll take the bait. I'll go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll be right behind you.
Miss Alora, get your light ready.
It's still going.
All right. And I, squeeze myself in.
All right. Yeah, it's just a trap door, like a single person. So you're going down in a line.
I'll go second.
Second,
No covers.
Alora will probably go behind you. So it's like a
Glue
middle of
the
the
light.
light. Yeah.
Vern, you go ahead before me. I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Why not? Y'all start walking down this darkened stairwell in the Wizard's Tower. About 2 minutes pass as it starts winding down. Dark, very tight stairwell, kind of almost claustrophobic. There's not really like height above you. The walls are like maybe a foot and a foot or a half a foot, maybe a foot collectively on both sides. As you're just walking down into just utter darkness.
There's one narrow stairwell.
Yes, it's a tight squeeze in here.
Watch your steps.
Approximately another like 2-3 minutes pass, and you start to see a purple glow towards the bottom, and it seems to kind of open up, just an opening, and you see ground, and it kind of leads out, and then you can't see anymore because you're still just walking down. But it just seems to be purple light, and it's quiet.
Yeah. I got my sword out already in my hand. I think this is taking too long.
Which sword are you pulling out? I'm assuming you have two, right?
No, I gave away the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just the emerald sword?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
But we proceed quietly.
Yes. We don't know what's down here. Could be another trap.
Could be Skrell that spawned in down here.
I don't think I'm worried about Skrull at this point. I mean, this wizard seems to have traps everywhere. I mean, unless Alora, you want to do your thing, sense what's going on.
Let's know what that could sense. I don't sense any magic.
Well, let's be quiet and keep our eyes open for
Yeah. Push forward.
non-magical traps too.
Push forward.
Reaching the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself in a large open square room. There are sconces, about 3 on one side of the room, 3 on the other, and then 1 in the center, the far end. The room's probably about 50 feet. 50 feet by 50 feet.
And are we entering from the middle on the side we're coming in on? Or
If
a
you,
corner?
if you think about it, like kind of like the south end.
Okay.
If you're entering a square, you'd be from the south end walking in, if you will. When you come down here, all the sconces are glowing this purple flame. You don't feel any heat. Actually, it's kind of cool in this room. Very dusty. The biggest thing that you see, because it's all well lit, is you see some like desk, like 2 desks and like a little stool to the far left side. There seems to be like a stack of books and 1 big book kind of slayed out, opened already to the far side. You see to the most far northern side, there is essentially some runes painting on the floor. Looks like some sort of weird, almost like a pentagram, but very intricate, more intricate than the one you and Sarja made when you were closing the Skrill. It's kind of similar. Actually, it's very similar to that one. Other than that, this whole room is musty and very dusty.
Amazing.
And seeing the books on the left side of the room, I'm going to start slowly walking over there to that side.
Anyone else doing anything else? As Valros, you'd be the first one in, followed behind.
Cautiously walk step by step, just slowly and looking around.
Are you going a certain direction? Alzamar is going to the left towards the books.
Yeah, me and Vern, the usual. We kind of like fan out. Go
Which
left.
way are you going, right or left?
I'll take the right. He goes left.
Got you. So Vern's going to be close to you, Alzamar.
Okay.
Alora kind of pops up, kind of stands to the side of the right of the stairwell, just kind of taking a beat and looking it in, letting you guys kind of do your thing. Cluck.
We'll follow Val on the right.
All right. Circling around, both of you. Alzamar, you get to the books. Looking over the one that's open. What languages do you speak?
Common, Orcish, Elvish, Primordial, and Draconic.
This language you do not recognize.
And I'll kind of glance at the spines of the other books that are on the table too.
The books themselves seem to be handcrafted not like handcrafted that you see in shops.
Mm-hmm.
If they were, you know how some age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some like good craftsman work is made and worn and torn throughout the years. These seem more kind of worn, but you sense like there's probably some sort of spell at one point in time that kind of restored them or something. These seem like makeshift books. Not crafted for like the public. Somebody might have took like 1 or 2 lessons in bookmaking and just kind of essentially made this work somehow.
Personal use kind of
Yes.
stash.
Knowing what you know about the tower itself, it's old. So you know the books and some of the books you've seen that were weathered beyond repair, that some magical essence clearly kind of mended these to keep them from what they are or from what they would be being this old and whatnot. The language you do not recognize. It seems close to primordial, but it does not, it wouldn't make sense.
Even in the other ones?
The other ones are, it's all kind of similar. They're all similar, like somebody kind of fashioned them, and then we're trying to make sure they don't incinerate or, dissipate through time itself. But just enough, like it was in a hurry and not that important that they keep their structural integrity. Important enough so that they don't worn off as like a good craftsmanship book.
Right.
But it is makeshift in a hurry.
Could Alzamar tell if it's Haldrin's handwriting or not?
From reading his notes?
Even if it's a
So
different language?
Much, yeah. It's a good question.
I would say there's some markings on there that seem imperfect that you might have kind of picking up, but the language itself it's hard to tell. If it was like him writing in a language you've seen, it'd be probably easier to pick up. I'll say there's probably a faint recognition of it.
Also with the inference that it's his tower, so it might be his. I'm kind of leaning that way.
It's like, it's like
Anyways.
you've seen his books he writes in English, and then you find a book that he writes in Chinese. You don't have a reference.
Right.
You can't tell if he
It's-
writes Chinese.
It's still just an assumption at this point.
And also he might have just, conjured a quill and pin telekinesis style or something and
Right.
had the weave itself right for him in a sense. But I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. And also it's in a completely different language you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Lady Felinor, do you speak many languages?
I've been known to speak some languages, yes.
Would you like to inspect these? I cannot read them.
She goes over, starts to look at it, immediately recognizes this is infernal.
Infernal. Fascinating.
These books are very old and surprisingly kept well, even though they weren't created well. It seems to be left open on a summoning.
Ah, this must have been where he first...
Started his journey of summoning scroll.
Indeed. Before opening that portal in his lab. And might explain why he locked this place down and covered it with an illusion and some barrels.
I'm going to move now to the pentagram, the drawings on the ground on the far side, and inspect those. Does it look similar to the ones we made to close the portal, or you said it was more intricate?
It looks similar, yes, but it is way more intricate. And it's not as faded.
Fresh.
Not necessarily fresh, because there's dust over everything here, surprisingly, but seems like this was purposely made permanent, or maybe accidentally made permanent. Alora, glancing over the page that is open, this is fascinating. I think this is meant to summon some extraplanal allies, possibly.
It would make sense, given the Skrell problem that he created and we solved.
Well, if he meant to summon allies, they didn't look like allies.
Haldrin couldn't figure it out. How would we figure it out? I don't feel like anything good can happen in this room.
I agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to figure out anything.
But it's curious, though. If he went through all this trouble, unless it's in these books themselves, well, why would he be doing all this? He must have had some ledger or something for a purpose for this. What was he trying to attain?
From what I gathered, he wished to experiment on, well, the Squirrel, anything he could use as.
I don't think guinea pigs are are a phrase in this.
Was it about
Sure.
immortality?
Subjects.
Just
Anything
subject.
he could use as subjects, and I hypothesize it's probably due to his very extended life. I think he was trying to live, well, forever.
Immortality. It is a prize that many try to see, especially among the human species. She looks at Cluck.
Quite a folly, though, I do say myself. I think
It is more of a curse than a blessing.
exactly.
To some, yes. To some, it's also the only means of existence. Clearly, to Haldrin, it was his goal, his entire goal in life.
It
Oh.
consumed him.
He failed at it.
This page concerns me, and she points to a phrase that seems to be repeated in the book, as she points it out to if you're looking
Yeah, I'll go back there.
to you, Elzamar. This phrase may be the very thing that summons whatever, and she kind of points at the pentagram, whatever he was conjuring. It might hold answers to this tower itself. It could very well also be the downfall. I do not know what's beyond this, but this word, and she points at it, a devil.
Quite ominous. I think it's best that we leave this room and the things in it alone for now.
Could we try to scratch something off of the pentagram? Don't let anybody else use it?
Well, just don't let anybody down here.
Yeah.
Can you put back the illusion?
I could cast an illusion, sure, but I don't know if it'll last.
Well,
Not in the sense that Haldrin originally had.
Perhaps relocking it restarts the illusion.
put back the barrel.
Cluck would like to investigate the room just to make sure that this is the only room down here.
Give me an intelligence.
Nat 20.
Nice.
-3.
This is a good tower for Cluck.
It's a good day for Cluck.
Yeah, it makes him smarter.
I feel smart
Being in a wizard tower.
being the only human
Or
with
it's
it.
just the company.
No.
So, you're walking around the room. You don't see any kind of secret door. There's no secret portal. This room seems to be pretty locked down. You're glancing at the sconces themselves, and it kind of like, you're just staring into a fire, kind of getting lost in it. Stare at just one, probably the one nearest to the pentagram, or behind the pentagram. And it's just kind of dancing, kind of calling to you in a sense. And you feel like almost somebody's talking to you. In a magic arcane way, you feel maybe Ord's presence being played with in a little bit through this room. These sconces don't radiate any kind of heat. They're a purple flame that's very vibrant. This whole room is cascaded in an luminescence of purple itself. You can tell that the pentagram itself is written in red, possibly some sort of dark blood magic, if you will. But it's not smeared on like you've seen crazy zealots or something, or somebody cutting themselves and smearing blood on the wall.
Cultists. would
Cultists,
do,
yeah. This is like artistic and like symmetry, hard shapes and rectangles and triangles, and but you still get the sense that it's arcane in nature and blood-right magic in nature as well, but it's done on a whole new level. You also get the sense that those books are clearly the key to summoning whatever pop up. You also, though, just Ord himself speaking to you, you're getting visions, if you will, of it's like a shadowy figure popping out from that circle. And you see kind of like flashes of it just like kind of raging, but it can't leave. You get an overwhelming sense that this room is made for a specific purpose, but you also get a weird vibe that nothing left this room except for whoever has entered. And you kind of get that real sense as you see like the dust, especially around the pentagram itself. There's like no footprints in this room at all, except for literally the ones you guys made.
Well, whatever happened here, it doesn't look like anything has left this pentagram anytime soon. But maybe we should just take these books and move the books somewhere else.
Oh, Miss Alora, you mentioned the devil in the book.
It is one of the words. It seems like it's summoning stuff from probably the underworld.
What are the chances of taking the devil to Mugdulblub and unleashing it on him?
I don't think it would be a good idea. You can never trust the devil, ever, under any circumstances.
Fair enough.
Also, from what the Cluck is, kind of, I'm assuming you tell this to everybody, Cluck, you're just getting a weird feeling from this.
He may mention, I think there may have been a shadowy figure there. I don't, but it didn't leave. It didn't leave that spot.
I heard the stories of summoning before, back in the olden days. There's summoners, well, great powerful wizards who summon, especially devils. I'm assuming is what this was. They are bind to the area. Very, very, very small occasions where it could actually get loose. And it's usually you have to let it trick you. But I believe Haldrin was probably not that dumb.
Probably not.
He conjured probably something from the underplane.
Kept it here, and perhaps these notes, these smaller books here, were his interactions with that devil.
And then he wound up in a well. Like, let's be careful here. Let's get these books out of here.
Indeed.
I am very fascinated to see what is in these books for sure, but where would you want to put them?
Put them up in the lab or the bedroom, someplace higher where the golem can guard them.
We could put them inside one of the paintings.
Ooh.
Inside one of the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. I would say there's probably like 5 books, not including the one that's open.
Not in the one that's open is bigger too, right?
Yeah, they're all kind of essentially bigger books. But that one that's open to that one page, it
Like rule book size?
rule book. Yeah,
Like D&D
sure.
rule book
Yeah,
or-
but thick.
Okay.
All these books are actually pretty thick.
Well, you mentioned that painting that you suspect to be a door to another area. That
Mhm.
seems to be a safe place to hide things because we've been here and we only saw it as a painting. If we can't recreate the illusion on top of this door,
Right.
we might have lost the secrecy element of hiding it, and it's right here at the entrance, which makes it vulnerable to anyone venturing inside this tower seeing it first.
Mm-hmm.
But taking the books upstairs, and if there is a door in that painting, whatever lies behind, we put the books there.
Depending on what lies beyond, I agree.
Shall we check it out?
Yes, and I'll even take the book with me, and I'll
Close the big main book and tuck it under my arm.
Alora will pick up a book as well. Vern will pick a book as well.
Well, I'll pick up one.
Me too. I guess all 5 of us can have one book each.
Yeah.
Just be.
All right, let's go straight to this new room.
All right, you make your way to the former silence room. If you let Alora, she'll probably chant in a tone and do basically kind of essentially just detect magic in that area, but she doesn't find anything new except for the obviously the
Wardrobe.
centerpiece, the Guardian's little hub, if you will.
There's
That
also
glows.
that wardrobe that tried to bite Val's
Oh
arm
yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, no, it glows. It definitely glows. She just looks at it and like, stay away from that. It's a good try to dispel it.
We
but
have learned to
mm.
stay away from it the
I would-
hard way.
stay away from it.
Yes, it nearly took
Inevitably.
your arm off that one
is
time.
correct.
It's essentially another construct made to lure one in one's life.
It's a very mean construct.
All right, here, make your way into the cloud room, as you guys formerly called it.
Mm-hmm.
Majestical art gallery.
Now we see that paint. Can you guys decipher this?
Head to the northern painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll head up and try and inspect it. Like, I don't know, just investigate it. See if there's anything visually or tactily I can feel about it.
That one particular painting she pointed at.
Yeah, the forest, the enchanted forest
Yeah.
painting.
You could tell after like gleaming at it, what Laura kind of told you about it. It's clearly a portal.
The painting itself?
Yes.
so I can like put my hand in through the painting?
You want to put your hand through the painting?
I will try.
You feel it go through, and you just hand kind of disappears.
I'll pull it back and then stick my staff in through the painting.
Essentially the same thing, which is like it
Now,
kind of waves like water. in a
okay, so I
sense.
can't see my staff through it. It's
No.
not like I'm putting it into a
It's like you're
forest.
pointing it into the painting itself, but when you do, it's kind of like ripples like a weird, like
It's
in
like
the
a body
Matrix.
of water.
In the
Yeah.
Matrix
Oh,
when he
yeah.
hits that weird mirror and it kind of like droop, and then he like, but instead of like it covering you or whatever,
Yeah,
imagine just like diving through that and it's just like, boop.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, where
ripples, yeah. I never actually played that game.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
That was the first video game I ever played.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'll pull my staff back out.
Fascinating. It's just a portal as is.
Can you stick your head in there?
Sure.
And I'll stick my head through the portal.
What do you see, Elzamar?
Outer space.
Sticking your head explodes.
Well, since it looks like a watery substance, I assume a fish will be more.
Well, it's like again, you touch the painting and your hand goes through and disappears, but like you see the rest of the painting, the enchanted forest,
Yeah.
just kind of ripples.
Yeah.
but you can't.
That's
see,
why I
but,
said the fish. If it's water, he can easily breathe through it.
Assuming
Because I don't know.
Who knows?
your head pops up in the middle of the lake and you see
A fish.
50 ancient red dragons.
No.
Underwater, just swimming. Okay. Now, sticking your head through, it pops out to the northern part of the tower, and you just see the north side of the island itself.
Just like out of the wall.
Whoa.
What do you see?
Outside of the tower.
You can't hear, or like you want to be able to
Oh.
hear each other.
Oh.
Wow.
And I'll pull my head back in.
It just exits the tower.
You mean to the outside?
Yes.
No rooms.
No, it's outside.
Is it
Come
on
look.
the ground?
So it's a window. Okay, let me look. Pop my head in.
Pop your head out, you see the water, or you see the island to the coast, to the end of it. You would know with your direction sense, getting ranger, that it's facing the north of the tower. You see just a lake forever, and then you kind of turn to the right and you kind of see the shore a little bit closer, kind of almost where you came from. 'cause
And
you
if I
guys
look
came from-
down, I
you
see
just
that
see the ground.
It's not like ground floor though. It's up in the air.
It's like a window.
No, it's like if you were on the first floor and there was like
Oh.
a back door or something.
Oh,
You just
really?
walk right out.
so I can just step right outside.
You can.
I popped back in. I was like, interesting. This is like a quick shortcut. It's an escape shortcut.
Must have been how the Skrull were getting out.
It must have been Haldrin. He was also giving himself a way out quickly in case something goes wrong. This puts you right outside in a matter of seconds.
See Laura just kind of glancing at you and then kind of just around the room. Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't need to climb downstairs to exit, though. We can just leave from here now.
True.
Well,
We can't hide the books there though.
yeah,
That's
unfortunately, that's the other thing. I was hoping for a more secure room.
Maybe we gotta put him in Marin's hold. Maybe that's just a safer place.
What
with
if I
more
s-
eyes on it?
What if I stack them on the arch there in the middle,
On the arch?
on top?
Still, if someone investigates carefully, they might find them.
I mean, that would clearly just see a bunch of books stacked on a stone arch in the middle of the room.
Yeah, they'd be out of reach though, right? It's a tall arch.
I mean, it's
Perhaps the best way to
Ish.
hide something is to hide it in plain sight. If they are randomly stacked over there, no one's gonna care. They're just books. Because if they were
randomly
precious,
stacked on the arch in
Yeah.
the middle.
if they were precious books, anyone walking here will assume something precious will be hidden, not just staying there out in plain sight.
Laura, what do you think? Where should we put the books?
We could put them under Haldrin's bed.
Nobody would think of that.
It's where he hid his key to his chest.
Honestly, it's better than climbing the arch and putting it on there. I mean, who else knows about this tower and how to enter it?
Well, a handful of guards were brought here to assist in closing the portal, but I'm not sure how many of them retained the information to open it.
I don't think anyone knows how to get into the tower from the crack on the wall. Everyone who came here came through the portal, as you yourself came with us.
Direct doors to the.
So
I did hide the passcode as best I could in front of others, but my friends here know it fairly well, and I imagine you heard it earlier as well.
Perhaps they are safer in the basement where they're from.
We should take the books with us to Marin's Hold.
Or that, if you have a safer chest, maybe we can get Charlie Winters without question just to give us the chest for their own.
I could put them in my component chest in my home in Marin's Hold.
It'd probably be safer. I
No.
also don't know. I
No
don't know
one will
these gods.
suspect in your room.
I don't know how well these gods pertain to take a liking to you. Seeing this is your home.
Well, I imagine it should be fine. I don't think any of them know Infernal anyways.
That is true. Not a lot of people can read these arcane,
The book is useless if you can't read it.
but it should still be hidden.
Of
Just
course.
because you cannot read something does not mean you don't
course.
know someone who can.
Quite wise. Well,
Everyone who knows about the tower, they assume all the precious things are in the tower. No one will suspect bringing books into your random home and stashing them there.
indeed.
Again, hiding in plain sight.
Well,
I'll vote for that.
I agree. Should we portal back? Head back to Marin's Hold?
Yes.
I suppose, but I would still like to, if you don't mind, check the other rooms.
Oh, yes, of course. There's the lab and his bedroom left, as far as I know.
This is your territory. Lead the way.
All right. Back to the lab.
We'll go back up.
You make it into the lab. She pulls out the orb again. Statue is just still standing there. She chants and intones. You feel the weave itself pulse out of this ancient artifact of the orb that she holds. She glances around the room, glances at the golem with an even more peculiar look than usual, just kind of studying it, before continuing glancing around the room, before she stops at the portal you just came in and makes an interesting note. This portal has always been open.
Mm-hmm.
This is a two-way portal, but like two-way, and it has to be closed on both ends for it to be actually closed.
Hmm.
You see
Wait,
her
what?
reach over, kind of studies it for a second, and then chants it in tones and pulls it, and then you notice the painting, which you've seen when you first walked in, finding the teleportation first, because you only like took it out once, right?
Yeah.
All right, and obviously to keep it in and open, whatever. And then you see it close here. She looks at it and is like, I think this is still open on the other side.
You can only close it on your own side.
There has to be another way to close it on the both sides from one side.
Hmm.
Because why would you just leave one open and just...
Right.
But I don't understand.
Well, there are two keys that look fairly identical. And,
Two keys, you mean like the shard that
Yeah,
opens
the
the hidden door?
Yeah.
The other key was like a mountain. Oh, the two keys for the paint room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you found on the other side that opens up the portal. This one was already sitting at the portal.
Mhm.
Like it was already opened
On this side, yeah.
from the lab side, yes.
But if it's closed from one side,
It's still open on the other
it's
side.
still
unless you close it
open,
on the
but
other
that
side.
only be useful if you know. But to someone who doesn't know, as far as they're concerned, it's closed from this side. To them, it's just a wall painting.
Right, but how horrifying would it be if you're in that room and then someone just walks out of it? The
That's
painting you're
true.
looking at.
I'm
The-
more worried about someone going in, not coming out.
Obviously. But clearly there should be, I cannot imagine someone of his stature not having a way to close it both ways.
or open it both ways.
Yes.
That
More
is,
to
a,
ponder on.
that is 1,000 gold question.
A million gold question. That's the
There you
million
go,
gold
a
question.
million gold question.
Venture on into the bedroom.
Yes.
She glances around the room, really studies the map for a second before she pulls out the orb. Does this same ritualistic chanting into it. Orb goes off, glancing around the room. You see her frantically glancing. Her eyes are like this shade of white. It goes full white. You would have seen this and noticed it. Her eyes go completely white from the black, but then they kind of have a little glow of blue before they finally fade back to her normal blackout voids. They almost seem like a kaleidoscope of color as she turns every which way. Turns one way, it turns like bluish green, and the other way it's like red, yellow, and orangey. And she's kind of like looking around, like, this is insane. I do not even know what kind of magic this is. Before she stops on the desk, answer me this, Elzamar.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 heads.
Yep.
Are they still there?
Still sitting there on the edge of that desk.
She looks at them hard.
Those were found in the drawer just below where they rest.
Walking over, she glances at the 3. One with red hair, blue hair, and green hair. There's something more to these.
What do you mean?
I do not know what kind of artifacts these are, but there's something to them. We probably need to be studied a little more.
You wish to take them with you and study them?
Perhaps. If that is okay with you, Elzamar.
As long as you relay the information to me.
Of course. I might actually want you around as I try to crack this code, if you will. There might be something here that you might know something about this tower that I might have questions for.
I would be glad to assist you and learn whatever I can.
I'll be glad to know if these items are a powerful weapon we can use.
Of course. Anything against our foe.
Indeed. The room itself is just full of magic.
Well, I assume that's his bedroom.
Oh yes, there was another thing.
I'll go over to the little crystal shard holder thing and put the astral plane shard in. The one that shows the astral plane on the roof.
Oh, the one that you got the portal?
Yeah, because there was one that showed the astral realm that was
Reveals.
in there when we first walked into the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
It reveals the sky.
Yeah.
Beautiful sky.
Yeah, I'll put that in to show her as well.
She starts glancing up, just kind of taking it all in. This is fascinating. I think it is the same as the map itself in showing us what it really has.
Indeed, we surmise our friend Cluck here surmised that it's actually the astral realm itself.
Did I?
I think you did. Wasn't
right.
that one of your nat 20s that episode?
Yes, you did.
You had
Sure.
crazy luck in this tower when we were first
That's
going
true.
through it.
You were very lucky in this tower.
The priest figured it out. He
It's your
cracked the
god.
code.
Your god is helping you out.
Not a secret revealer, it's a secret keeper.
Well, it seems he's working the opposite way for some reason.
Yeah, he must like you.
Anyways,
Hmm.
well,
Which coincided with some of the notes that I've read in Haldrin's journals.
can we take a look at the Bittermold Castle again with the other shard?
Yes.
See if it's changed at all.
And I'll pop the astral realm out.
Focusing on the bitter mold itself, it's hard to tell, but if you're like really, really studying it, it does seem to grow. That darkness seems to grow just ever so slightly. And as you're kind of just focusing on that weird kind of dark aura that kind of emanates from Bittermold Keep, you start to like notice little streaks that come off of it and kind of dissipate.
That's
It's
the chemicals going into the water, right there.
That's
I see it.
that's the leak point.
In real time.
Yeah.
Looking at it and really kind of studying it, because it's like looking at it through a magnifying glass, but like if that magnifying glass, if you're on a satellite looking at a magnifying glass on Earth, you're seeing kind of the surface, and it really takes you to be closer there to see like maybe little organisms and actually like the humans. You can see something moving on the planet, if you will, but you can't really tell what it is. But your eyes kind of get trained to that, and you start to see kind of that sliver of darkness here and there in different parts outside, like maybe to the far east now, and it's kind of dissipating. It's like there and kind of fading, but it's still kind of there, almost like a
Spreading.
like a scratch on a glass, and it's hard to see, but then you kind of look and it's still there, and it's kind of fading and glowing, not really getting stronger, but not really disappearing either.
How high up is this roof above us?
I would say about probably 30 to 35 feet up, dome shape. At the highest, it would probably be closer to 40, 45. So it kind of just like, yeah.
For the fun of it, I'm going to try and cast Levitate. 8 plus 4 is 12, which is what I need to cast it.
Start floating up.
So my runes on my head glow purple, And I start floating up, get a closer look at the map.
Looking at it, the markings do seem a little bit more prominent now. And you can see, there's scratches, if you will, in the water. There's particularly one spot somewhat in the center of the lake, but a little bit more northern, that has a deep scratch. Now that you're actually that close and examining it, it's still kind of hard to see. You surmise that it's probably because whatever that scratch is probably deep into the lake under it. Maybe if it was surface, it might be a little more prominent. Also, glancing around, give me an intelligence. See what you're looking at.
4 + 4 for an 8.
Tell me this: what would be your main focus?
So currently, especially after seeing that scratch in the lake, I would be looking near the rivers on either side of Bittermold Keep, just to see if I can get like a sneak preview of what's in that area, where we've been talking about putting up boat camps.
You would notice on the western side, more closer to Hope's Keep, there's more scratches, if you will. It's a little more darker in that side. To the east, it's kind of like an equally dark. It's really hard to just differentiate the depth of it, if you will. But the left side, or the west side towards Hope's Keep, seems a little more darker. East side, where you guys kind of surmise where you're going to kind of head, or where you would if you're leaving Marin's Hold going up north and then cutting across back west, it's just ever so slightly lighter. Not by much. But then there's scratches kind of just, I mean, if you just take a glance, you kind of see things here and there, kind of everywhere. It just kind of gives you a sense of that, the ShadowDark and the gloaming itself, that there's his reach clearly has spread since then. But the focus of Bittermold is like the core of it, obviously.
Where the worst is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll float back down to ground level.
Well, gentlemen, Miss Felinor, it seems, unfortunately, both rivers look equally affected by the curse, and I don't think either side will be better than the other. Possibly the east side by a little bit, but either direction is going to be hard going. And there is also definitely something in the center of the lake, a little bit on the north side.
Did it look like the trees were on his side?
Did it look like the trees were on his side?
The trees are on his side?
It's a vague Narnia reference.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the trees are moving, and all the tree ants are
angry.
Are all
I don't
black.
think so. They're getting hit just as much as we are.
No, Cluck, I think the trees will be neutral.
All right. I'll ask him later.
What, the trees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to know if I should hug him, climb him, or chop him down.
I think we'll burn.
Oh,
That's what we'll do.
Turn him into boats.
yeah, we'll make boats out of them.
We need both. Yeah, that's the whole
Now,
point of this, isn't it?
should we make boats out of the ones we like and trust, or the ones that we don't like?
Can trees swim? Can they just pick us up and yeet us across to where we need to go? Like, how does
Trees
this
float, Vern.
Yeah,
Remember.
work? Okay, sure.
Cluck, I'll entrust you with figuring out which trees we can trust.
All right, I'll try to make a device to do it.
Let's get the
So-
guy with the lowest intelligence to make the ships.
Make the call.
Osmar's just trying to give him something to do.
Yeah, being nice.
There you go.
Keep him distracted.
Here's your job for today. Hug the trees. You dirty hippie.
Go
Hug the trees.
Go hug trees, touch grass.
Yeah. Go back to Woodstock.
What? Yeah, it's just down the way.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Well, if we're ready,
Let's
we can head
portal.
back.
What do you want to do with these? And Laura points to the 3 heads.
You expressed the desire to take them with you and study them further, didn't you?
There's something to them, for sure. Yes.
Let's take them.
Should we inspect them now, or do you think it will take time?
Both. Give me intelligence with advantage.
Sweet. Purple green. 14 + 4 for an 18.
Tell me, out of red, blue, and green, which one are you more interested in finding out?
Red.
You and Laura walk over to this item. You start looking at it. She holds her orb to it. It starts to glow, and she's kind of like deciphering this and kind of chanting, and you're kind of doing your own fishy enchantment. You just kind of following suit, right? Kind of mimicking her, right?
Yeah.
And then her eyes glow completely red, and she just snatches your hand. The orb turns red, and you see kind of like this weird ethereal wave of the weave itself wisp and then clutch onto the red head, and it looks like it's absorbing energy. It shoots into the orb, and you both see images in your head. You see this shrunken head unshrink into the face of this weird horned creature with these giant tusks and fangs. It looks almost like pig-like, with these bushy arched eyebrows. And you're seeing this hand. It's like, what's that? You know, when you take a picture and the side of it's foggy, kind of the magenta.
Yeah.
It's like you magenta a picture where it's like kind of, I want to say it's magenta, whatever. It's kind of like you just see these hands and you can't see the border outside of what you're seeing. It seems kind of like yeah, I guess so. Yeah, kind of like you're looking through a telescope where you can't see the size of it. It's kind of foggy, kind of like a flashback essentially.
Okay.
And you're seeing these hand move and picking up the head, and you see like this magical weave hit the head and it shrink, and then it turns to a familiar room, the basement with the pentagram that you saw earlier. And you see this shadow figure pop up. It looks demonistic in shape and size, very large. And you just see this hand motioning in the head, pointing it, and the creature lashing out. You can't see what it is because it's all shadowy, silhouetted. But you see the hand's motion, and every time you see the hand itself too, something weird happens to it. It seems like almost like it's aging at a normal than faster rate as it's doing this. And you kind of see like this weird ethereal hole of blue light coming from his hands as he's holding it, like something's getting sucked out of it. But you surmise after this weird interaction between the shadow figure in the pentagram and the hands moving and gesturing, pointing to it and pointing to the head and then pointing to the shadow figure, and you come up with this weird conclusion of that the thing starts to submit to the head. And for mechanical purposes, you realize that whoever's holding this red head thing, the owner of it, that this creature, the shadow creature, owes it a favor, whoever holds that head. It's like a binding object. You don't know like how deep of a binding it is. It's a one-time use maybe, or if it's the key to summoning it, or if it's the key to controlling it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You just know that this
Some
head
kind of key
is some sort of key or next clue to whatever is in that basement that this Haldrin, you'd assume, is summoning, or maybe his apprentice or whoever that was, because you didn't see his hands.
Yeah. Very cool. And we come out of that flashback.
Yeah,
now.
you suck back, and then she let go of you almost like instinctively and just kind of glances at you and puts it down.
Wow, that was unexpected, but gives us a little bit more insight into that devil chamber.
Yes. This artifact, the token or whatever it is clearly linked to whatever he was trying to do down there.
Do you think the others are too? Perhaps different creatures?
Possibly. It's hard to say.
Well, that makes it unlikely that these will be useful now, especially if we're going to be hiding the books. Should we wait to inspect the other two? Or learn what there is to know now?
No wizard, but I can see if you're taking the books, you take the heads from what you just said.
Perhaps, but we do not want this to fall into anyone else's hands. This needs to be put in a safe place.
That's a different challenge.
Do we still have the key to the chest at the foot of the bed? Did we leave that here?
As far as I'm concerned, you left it unlocked and it's open. I mean, what are you guys doing? Yeah, unless you guys want to do, I mean, you would have had time to do whatever you want with the chest.
Okay.
As far as I know, you took everything out and split it up amongst yourselves.
Yes, we did.
We can lock the heads or the books here, and then take the other to my home in Marin's Hold. Split them up.
The heads of the books?
The heads from the books. Keep them in two different locations.
you don't mind, I think it might be prudent to, the book that was open, we studied that first. I'm gonna leave the other books in there. I feel more safe that it isn't in this place. And I can only hope, as long as you have the key to this and nobody comes in here and tries to steal that chest, I know I'd be feeling a little more safer with it here.
Wow.
Unless you have another place in mind, by all means.
A chest is an item that is always subject to be opened by someone.
So,
Fair.
If you want to hide something, you wouldn't hide it in the chest.
or maybe move the chest.
Unless you put something in the chest that will attract somebody who's looking. They find it and they move along, and you hide the books or whatever else somewhere else.
Laura, could you make a fake chest that is just like a giant mouth, just eats people?
That is, might take some, tongue magic. But maybe.
Okay, if we survive this apocalypse, maybe we could try to do something fun like that. That'd really mess with somebody later on.
I am quite curious, though, with this golem in this. I mean, maybe it's in these books. Maybe he wrote it all in his books. But hopefully,
Maybe it's one of the heads.
maybe. But I do feel like if he was all done, he would put some sort of failsafe. Like, even if you are trying to taste mortality, unless you actually achieved mortality, you should have a failsafe, at least passing of knowledge. But I guess this will probably take more time. I guess for now, do what you want with the heads in the books. I am still able to pursue if you want to check out the other heads.
I would say let's take all these items to your house, Alzamar, and
Bury them in the backyard.
crack open one of the floorboards and bury everything right there in the middle where no one will look. You have a humble house. I doubt anyone will be trying to enrich themselves there. Keep it as boring as it is.
Indeed. Well, should we look at the other heads?
I still have some juice in his in me.
All right. Let's inspect the blue one this time.
All right, give me a roll with advantage, but -1. Intelligence roll, obviously.
Ooh, both not great. 6 + 4 for a 10, -1 for a 9.
Which one are you trying to do?
The blue one. The blue-haired head.
You and Alora are kind of looking over this, chanting and toning, and you feel like this wave hit you and you guys just kind of seem exhausted. Perhaps we might have spended the weave itself. Maybe take us some time.
Indeed, we can come back. We have more pressing matters. Those orcs aren't going to convince themselves to help us.
That's true.
All right, so then I will take the heads and
Gather the books as well. I guess.
Yeah.
Or are we leaving the books in the chest?
I want to put the heads in the chest.
Heads in the
If
chest?
they just find the heads, they're not going to know what to do with them. And then we'll hide the books in my home.
Okay.
So I'll put the heads in the chest, close it, lock it, put the key on my key ring,
All right.
and then
Naganif Ramazla.
and open the portal back.
Okay, y'all step through and you find yourself in a familiar fishy town.
Nice. So like your idea, so I'm going to wrap the books in like a bed sheet or something or blanket, and then go into my little alchemy / storage room in the back corner and move my component chest and try and pry up the floorboard that was underneath it. Put the books under there, put it back, put the chest back on top of it.
Give me a percentile.
Cool. 73%.
Breaking off the floorboard, stuffing these books down. Alora keeps the one. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I assume you probably put like a rug over it or something. Maybe place a table over it.
Yeah.
It looks homely.
Or the component chest on top.
Yeah, whichever. Yeah, well, looks pretty well set.
Cool.
All right.
Now let's speak to the orcs.
Yeah, is it about nighttime now?
Yeah, you can tell after all that. Yeah, because it's about early evening, 7-8 o'clock-ish, I guess.
Okay.
Getting into it. Mid, evening, whatever. Yeah, what do y'all want to do?
Can't journey to the orcs at night.
Probably not a good idea. I
Yeah.
mean,
That will be a job for tomorrow morning, first thing.
I agree.
I assume you and the Laura guys are tired from what you have done. You might need your rest.
Yes, but I'd like to look over this book some tonight for sure.
I would like to join you if you don't mind.
Of course. I might have my apprentice join us as well, maybe. This might be way above her. But I can deal with it. But yes.
Meet by the horses in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Cluck, you're up for a drink?
I guess. I
All
had a
right.
little too much fun earlier today. I'll just get a little nightcap.
We are gonna go get some food and drink.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All this wizarding in this.
I've seen enough wizardry today.
Indeed. And we got some things to dwell on for sure.
Well, I'll see you gentlemen in the morning. I've got much more wizardry ahead of me.
Indeed. All right, you all go drinking and
And I go nerding.
yeah, Alzamar and Alora are gonna nerd it out.
Yeah. Like they're gonna pull out some snacks and chill like in the room and just like, put some music in the background and just hit the books.
Yep.
Yeah, literally.
So we had that. We didn't know where we left it, but we had a potion of comprehend languages / underwater breathing.
Yeah, you'll have it. You
left it there. at the
Yeah, you
home.
probably left it at your house. I'll allow that because I don't remember either. So yeah,
Okay.
it's easily to get to, especially now that you're in Mareshold.
I just don't know if it'd be worth it to use on this, and she knows Infernal, but I don't.
Well,
It's up to you.
it would be wise for you to use whatever you can.
The water breathing part might be better for one of y'all, though, when we actually go to cross the river.
Hmm.
I'll save it for now.
All right, Val, Verna, Cluck. Anything you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, we're just hammering some food and drinks and
Anyone is at the bar, we can tell more Hera or Vorvix about meeting tomorrow morning towards the horses.
Oh, yeah.
watch my horse.
They have a whole stable.
Oh,
I don't know at this point.
Okay.
Life is never the same now. I have a horse. I can travel fast.
Note to self: attack horses.
No! I shouldn't have said it out loud, GM.
No, we'll take it to Alora and Alzamar. Studying this book, Alzamar, give me an intelligence with advantage.
Take your time.
11 plus 4 for 15.
Studying this book, and Alora kind of mostly reading it, she relates to you that obviously he was summoning a devil. In fact, I will even give you this. She gives you the words to say to summon the devil.
Nice.
Veni ad me diablo. Veni. That's one word. AD. That's also one word. ME. The other word. And then comma DIABOLE. Which is literally, because I go with this. Veni ad me diablo.
Come to me, devil.
Yeah.
It's Latin.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey. Nerd!
Yeah. I am.
Vinny. Yeah, that's Latin.
Veni, vidi, vici.
Veni ad me diablo.
Vinny, same as in French. Viens. Veni, viens.
Yeah.
You know, by essentially saying that and covering the room in this herb that you've seen around the gloaming, known as Ferrarot, P-H-E-R-R-A-H, rot. It looks like a, leafy, like a fat 3-leaf with a little vine tail that has a tail and like two little, what do you call it? Like kind of like thorns, but they're not. They're like little other budding stems, but they're not budding stems. And those little stems are actually the potent part of motion them down into an essence, creates it. It goes in there like how much you need, and you probably need like about, say, like 10 of these leaves to essentially irradiate the room. And thinking back as Alora is talking about this, you understand why the sconces are now purple. They were probably like a magical fire, essentially, and you also get this from everything that Haldrins do, has found a way to make permanent certain spells. He's found the key to make permanent spells and words and has utilized that a lot throughout his tower. And in doing this, he clearly burned it to impermeate the room with this ferrorot. Aerates the entire room, and then casting the spell or saying these magic words, and with the blood ritual that's already laid before you through the pentagram, essentially awakens the other planes and summons this deity, this creature that he summons. The head The shrunken head, the only thing you can gain out of that, through this book anyway, there needs to be a piece, like some sort of artifact or some sort of MacGuffin, if you will, to help control it or bind it.
Mhm.
So the red shrunken head is like a binding tool or an offering of some kind. All that, essentially is you kind of get the ritual that he was doing to summon this creature. But other than that, you have no idea why or what or who he summoned.
Mhm.
Grant you immortality, you just gotta stay in a well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh wait, did I forget to tell you that last part?
Oh man!
Well,
It's totally
well,
a demon
well.
thing to do.
Well, they know we told them the story, so well, at least he knows.
This is information you get,
Okay.
Alzamar.
Well, once we've kind of pieced all that together, I'll give Alora a look for like a few long seconds. Like, we both know we're wizards. We both know what we're capable of getting this information. And I'm kind of like almost insight checking her to be like, you're on the same page. We're not going to mess with this, right?
Give me a wisdom. Insight would be wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
17 minus 1 for a 16.
You notice a sickened look for the lack of expression that she holds. But as she's reading this, you could kind of like, there's somewhat of a tell when she kind of comes over a word where she's kind of disgusted. It's very, very subtle. But that is just enough from the time that you kind of hung out with her to pick up that she does not like this. And you get the vibe, if you will, that she leans more towards a lawful good kind of alignment.
Gotcha.
Burn the book. Burn the book.
Well, I give her kind of an understanding nod, an understanding grimace as well. While I'm more neutrally aligned, I don't have any interest in using this channel, so I'll just kind of nod. I think it is best, the course of action we've taken so far. I think these things should stay between us and die with us.
I agree. A younger me would have burned these books immediately, just from the looks of the room. But I have learned a lot in my time that I've been here on this realm, alive. As much as I hate to admit, there is much knowledge to be learned in those who delve in the darkness. The Knights of Idris. I do not agree with their methods, but their actions prove true. They want what we want. They just decide to go about it in a horrible, terrible manner. And honestly, who am I to judge or negate their means? Some of it has worked for so long, but they are losing a battle. That is evident. And in what we know about this Mugdulblub, almost futile. I feel pity for them, but I do not blame them. It's desperation makes monsters of us all at some point in time. Haldrin was a clear example of that. It seems he wanted immortality and answers to the whole worlds and planes and worlds beyond worlds so bad that he went to the hells themselves to find immortality. It is a enriching, tantalizing carrot in front of you at all time, but at what cost?
Indeed. Very well said, and I would like to learn from his mistakes so that we may make fewer of our own.
There is much of this tower that we can learn from for sure.
Well, I will gladly share it with you.
I am honored. Suppose you guys kind of
Ride out for a little longer and then,
yeah,
yeah,
probably
go our
maybe
separate ways.
share some stories here and there. She probably tells you a little bit more about Naru.
Nice. The dragon.
Of course, the beloved Naru.
The game with me, Timmy, is the most elegant elf, very handsome, I must say. Many years ago, centuries ago, I was swooned by him, but more interested than, like much you are, in the arcane ways. He wooed me here and there, very powerful, and it seemed to come to him like ease, without even stressing a muscle. He would just cast things at a whim, and the illusionary effects were intoxicating.
How interesting. Whatever happened to him?
he just disappeared.
Hmm.
One day I didn't ever see him, but he didn't leave me empty-handed. And she pulls out the orb. He gave me this, and I have a sense attuned to it, and it is one of the greatest gifts I've ever received from any being, ever.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't jealous of that artifact. I've seen it in action enough to understand its power.
Indeed. I obviously will not be here forever, so I've always been in search for an heir, if you will, to hand down this. But it needs to be the right soul. This is an incredibly powerful artifact.
Understood. Well, I have much respect for you, Alora. I think you're one of the better mages out there, not just in power and intellect, but your heart as well. I see it in your people and your home.
I appreciate that a lot. Well, I think this is probably enough for tonight. I worry I got to get up early to show some, teach the young one, Melinda. She's might have much to learn. I don't want her to get too rusty with her teachings and practices.
Well, good thinking. Get some good rest, Madam Felinor.
Likewise, Alzamar.
I'll bow and make my exit.
She nods gracefully and make your way home, I assume.
Yep.
Or to the pub to get wrecked.
To the pub, let's get wrecked.
You want to carouse again?
We don't have any money.
I got 32 gold.
I have 47.
I'll put 15 if you put 15.
All right, let's do it. Let's carouse, and then the morning we wake up with more experience.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind.
Carouse away.
Carouse away.
All
Go ahead.
right. So it's 30 gold we're putting in, so we don't get a bonus. Just straight D8.
Great roll that beautiful D8. Let me pull up carousing again. Was it a 3? Did you get a 3 again?
No, it's not. It's 1. It's 2.
All right, let's go around the table. Actually, we'll go this way. So you got a what? A 3?
A 2.
A 2. You're locked in the stocks. Oh.
For days?
Oh my god, we need to leave tomorrow, dude.
So we're gonna negate that. You get 2 XP.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, let's not dive into
Oh
that.
my god, I'm not.
He had to wake up in a ditch twice already.
2 or 3 times.
Right.
Valroth, what'd you get? Because you seem so excited.
I got the same as earlier, 7.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Oh, nice.
2 for 2.
Good job.
You get drunk again and kick it with Rodney.
Rodney,
more
my man.
importantly,
Let's sing another song, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Play that bagpipe of yours. It's the night where we win and we crush all the rich and we take all their gold. I do not know how to rhyme. I am just a ranger.
Thank God for bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get 4 XP.
Mr. Rodney, have you met our friend Vern?
You see Vern in the corner just sulking. What? I mean, I've seen you come in here all the time with that man.
He's
Hey.
he's a good friend of Val's as well. I think you ought to meet him. He's quite a good soul.
And he has the same voice as yourself.
Vern, come over. Meet our new friend.
Okay, I guess so. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I'm Rodney. Let me play your tune. Oh, that's not necessary. Oh, well, here it goes anyway. There, you happy?
Yes, I am.
God.
I rolled a 6. Let me help you reset. I rolled a 6, DM.
Oh God. Right. Negating the wait, hold on. You get biked by some night stalkers or whatever they're called because I forgot.
Bilked.
Huh?
Bilked.
Bilked. Yeah, you get bilked by the night walkers for 5% of your wealth,
All right.
but you gain 4 XP.
Yay.
I'm only doing that because there is a thieves guild here.
Ooh.
One of your finest ales for my friend here, Rodney. And I yell to the bartender and slam a coin on the table.
There you go, and he just slides it across the bar, and
Drink.
you see basically a ethereal hand comes out, catches it, and just floats over to Rodney as he grabs it and like, cheers, mate. That's
Cheers to you.
And you too, Clark. Yeah, you guys are the bag of the night, if you know what I mean. And he winks.
If we finish this and survive, we're gonna party and be merry in this town. And I like, throw up a little bit.
Oh man, you kind of remind me of somebody. I have a friend in another realm, but let's not get into that. Here, let me actually sing you a song of a time of a great adventure. This
And I'll drink to your friend, wherever he is.
yeah, Haldrin, yes.
What was his name again?
This Labaz, Veritas and Kel, the greatest heroes of all of Faerun.
Faerun.
Yes, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. The heroes.
To heroes. To the
Heroes.
heroes. Cling.
Ah, yes. To
Good.
those of you who
And then-
don't know, I'll put a link to the, if you haven't already been listening, there's probably multiple links to it, to our, what started this whole podcast, honestly. Just be forewarned, it's explicit. We, rated R for language.
You
Mostly.
should check it out because you
but
are
if you're a kid,
missing
yeah.
out. It is an adventure of a
It's
lifetime.
Definitely is. Yeah, it is. Well, it's something. I'll put it that way. It's something. It's man. If you think this is unpolished, yeesh. But hey, it started this, so we had to start somewhere.
It's a good, quick 5e
Yeah,
D&D
yeah.
adventure. Yeah.
Again, it kind of what prop this
it will
channel
take you on a roller coaster, an awesome roller coaster.
Oh yeah, memories. With that, y'all wake up with your XP and ready to, I guess, set foot venture.
Sweet. Next
Let us see
diplomatic
these
mission.
orcs.
Well, guys, do you need to resupply or get any quick supplies before we head out?
I'm fully stocked. I'm good.
Are we good on torches?
I have 3 torches
I have 2.
and a
I
lantern.
got 2 torches. DM, could I buy some rations really quick? Just another thing of rations. Was those 5 silver?
Yeah.
5
for
silver,
a
all
3-pack.
yours.
And hey, does anybody need to buy? I got rations. There's torches. Has anyone found anything valuable that they should probably buy to help them with spells being permanent?
Like luck tokens?
The Farah hat thing as an ingredient.
Oh.
Oh no, that wasn't for
That's for like
wasn't
enchanting things.
no,
Right?
that was a key ingredient for
One thing.
the ritual
Okay.
for summoning.
Okay,
but it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
related to all spells. It was just
No.
that.
No,
Okay.
no,
Gotcha.
that the permanence you caught. No, the only thing you got from the permanence, that wasn't even in the book. That was more of you recognizing there is something possibly written somewhere, which might be the key to what makes spells permanent.
Gotcha.
Never mind.
Sweet. More nerd wizard things.
Oh yes. You guys wake up completely refreshed, spells and everything, full rest, ready to go.
Meet up by the stable.
The horses are ready. See Laura show up with Marlindra. She is as ready as she'll be. Please watch after her. She is precious to me.
I will personally see to it.
I trust you, Elzamar. You too, Fern and Val.
Puck is gonna ignore the insult and just walk straight straight to Alzamar's horse. And he's gonna check his saddle. Like, I'm imagining Alzamar already up on the horse, and he's just gonna pat the saddle and Alzamar's leg and make sure everything's secure, and he'll bless him.
Hello, Clark.
I'm ensure the straps are tie it.
Yes, thank you.
18. Yes. 4. Okay, so that passes. So you get
Success.
1 luck token.
Thank
Also,
you,
did
sir.
you
I
give
already
you-
got.
Go.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting that, dude.
That's so nice. One a session.
Now I have 2.
May your gods be with you. And you, and she looks at Cluck. May
Huh?
Ord bless you.
Oh, he always does. I just can't talk about it.
You might be misguided in his ways. And she pulls out a holy symbol that you recognize, as it is the holy symbol of Ord.
Ooh.
Wait a second. We follow the same god?
God of magic and secrets, yes.
Oh,
She tucks it back in
that's
to her
great.
hugging room.
Well, maybe we got some stories there, some revelations from our god we could share someday.
I believe since I met you four, he has been keeping a watchful eye on us. I could be crazy. The gods, especially in this time of need, our greatest time of need, I don't think they're playing with us, but gods are mysterious. There's probably other battles we have no idea they are fighting. So maybe they are pushing for us to win this battle.
Would you like to pray with me to Ord?
I would love that.
Let me start.
Please do.
Dear Ord.
Oh God!
Please do not
We're
insult.
still on our mission. We've been trying to keep our feet dry and had varying levels of success. We've got a friend here, Alora. You may know her. You know her. And he's Cluck is just gonna open one eye and kind of peer up.
Like
yeah, you know her.
It's like the worst Sunday mass.
Right.
Let our horses be swift and their hooves clean. And then he motions to Alora.
Please continue. I ran out of words.
The priest passes the prayer to the wizard.
Yeah. I ran out of words. Let's do this. God, you're a terrible priest.
In the best way.
Yeah.
Alora, picking up their vibe, if you will. Yes, may your weave and hand stretch out to these 7 and push them towards to success in this ever important task ahead. Deliver them from this evil that is plaguing our realm, so we may worship and prosper and glorify your greatness, O Ord. Peace be among all.
Oh, and Ord, don't let Marlindra Vorvix die. She's real fragile, and we gotta keep her safe. Thank you. Bye.
Give me a d20.
12.
Take a luck token.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
It was a nice gesture.
Good job.
Sweet.
Terrible priest, but good job.
It was a terrible prayer, but I'll award the effort, or at least give a 50-50 for the effort.
Right.
I can see.
You mean I could have gotten 2 luck tokens? We've been more reverent.
I mean, you can bless yourself.
Yeah, you'll be like the kind of you'll be like the kind of priest at church where everybody's falling asleep or he's doing mass and speaking because like
A lot of people spend a lot of time blessing themselves. They need to spend more time blessing other people.
I'm blessing. I'm blessing.
Oh, I'm finna bless.
I'm fixing to bless.
Is this the RPG version of a televangelist?
Oh man.
Spread your seed. Oh gosh.
Cluck Osteen.
Sorry, we're gonna have to cut that out. We are definitely gonna cut that out.
I'm gonna kick my horse and start like walking and like. I
prayer
checked
stuff.
out. It's like I'm out.
Oh god. All right. Anyway,
Thank you, Alora, for praying with me. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
as long as you keep the faith of His Highness of Ord himself, I'll always be glad to pray with you. He is the reason why I became what I became. I wish nothing but greatness on your adventure forth. May he bless your path, and may you be successful. Now go with haste. Mugdulblub will not falter, will not wait for any one of us to fall.
Well spoken. Gentlemen,
Hiya!
Miss Vorvix, let's go.
Indeed. Y'all jump on horses.
She riding with one of us.
You know, I'll give it up to you. She could either ride with Hera, because she ain't riding with Mort.
Yeah.
Mort could ride with himself, or she can ride with one of you, and then Mort and Hera could
Share one.
share one. But she can also take Alora's horse.
You can ride with me
Oh yeah, she could take Alora's horse.
or that. Yeah.
Because Alora ain't gonna.
Yeah. Well, then yeah.
Portaling now.
Yeah.
She can have her
Yeah.
own horse, I guess.
Yeah, okay. She'll have her own horse, and yeah, that makes sense. All right, y'all venture forth. All right, so where are you guys headed?
To the orcs.
Yeah. Let's check
Which
this map.
route are you taking? No. Where's my map?
So-
We are in Marinshold, and we need to go south. That is 1, 2, like 4 hexes. One.
Right, but you see that weird, that's water. So you can either go all the way east and then down and then kind of circle around, which
Wow.
is, yeah,
Yeah, I see.
Oh, it's a long.
because unless you make some makeshift boats, unless you want to kind of.
How deep is those rivers?
So the rivers It's like that thick one leaving Marinshold, and if you just go straight south, you would hit like a mile of river. There'd be like a very small, minute thing of land. Maybe like, I wouldn't even say like half a mile, quarter mile before you jump back into the river and then cross it straight. Again, this is if you just go straight down and have like another, the rest of the mile, if you will.
Yeah, because it's
The rest of the 2 miles to get to if you just want to go straight down. But you're going to need a boat.
it's the width of the bridge.
Yeah.
The real big long bridge. That's how wide the river is.
Yeah. Yeah. Essentially like 2 miles.
The orcs are on the stilts, right? The stilt homes.
Yeah. All the way to the south.
okay.
Or
How
you
about
could
we-
travel all the way to the right, like to the tower.
How about we do this? We go over the bridge,
Down
we go down,
and
and
around.
we go like this.
Yeah, you can do
That's
that
faster.
too.
We're not. Yeah, if you go the other way, that's longer.
So that would be
So yeah. So we
West.
cross the bridge, go down land
South.
straight
5.
all the way, and then circle.
It'd be about 6 hours on horses.
Yep. Boom.
Hey, Alzamar, do you know if horses float?
I think some can swim, but I don't know
They
how
don't.
well or for how long.
Because I'm thinking these orcs are gonna want an offering or something. Can we give up the horses to them? Everybody likes steak.
Well,
Cluck, never say that again. And I need you to promise me now you never say that in front of the orcs. We're not giving up the horses.
They might say yes if we give them the horse.
he does bring up a good point, though. We do need some.
We will not volunteer offering, but if they ask, we will make that decision
All right,
then.
okay, all right.
But if they don't volunteer and they don't volunteer, if they don't ask, worse, we have gold. We can give them gold.
Well, Val, are you gonna give them a name? You gonna give your horse a name then? If it's not walking pile of steak.
What? It's not a what? What?
A walking pile of steak.
Oh God.
My horse's name is Slabaz. I heard that name somewhere last night when I was drunk, and it stuck with me. So my horse's name is Slabaz, and you should address him as such.
Oh my God. Wow.
All right.
Well,
To
Why
the
is that
bridge.
funny? I don't understand.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
we may indeed need some way of convincing these orcs to help us. So
Laura would have handed you a couple pendants that you recognize, or probably two. One in case you have a Johnson Sam scenario again. But she would tell you like, hey, don't give this to them unless you they agree, obviously, and trusting you to only give it to them if it's genuine.
Yeah.
And then obviously a strong box locked with a key and a little letter that Bauer would have sent with you guys.
An official letter.
Yeah. Pre-planned, written, all that, seal and everything. But Tarly Winters would also make one as well, at least
Pitch
a
in.
letter, and pitch in the same little strong box. So you got a strong box. I would say Mort and Hera have it, unless one of you guys just want to take that mantle.
I was thinking putting it on Alora's horse with Vorvik's.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, makes no sense. So that you do have that as a peace offering treaty kind of deal.
Cool.
But
well, I think everything is ready, and
All right.
Val,
Let's head south straight.
I like your plan. Let's go south.
Yeah. I remember in negotiations, you don't show all your cards. You take
So-
it one step at a time.
We can't tell them that Mugdulblub is in Bittermold yet until they agree. We can't tell them any of the military plans until they agree to fight with us. Because if
Well,
we tell
that's-
them that we're going to attack this thing, they may just attack Marinshold or something, or be opportunistic about it. So we got to
Hmm.
be careful about.
That is a good point. We need to feel them out and
You feel them out
see
and
how
you
they.
portray the threat that is coming to them.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Yeah.
tell them your strategy, but you tell them that the threat is coming for you. You like it or not.
Yeah, we can have messengers come back to them later and give them details if we need.
And as they weigh out their options, then you start tug and pull.
Smart thinking. I like it.
Marlindra, are you writing any of this down?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be
No, you
writing
don't need
this-
to write
oh,
anything
okay.
down.
I don't want to
Sorry.
forget that's the only reason.
You see her like adjusting stuff onto the horse.
All right.
I'm sorry. Should I be writing this
No,
down?
no,
I'll
that's
just-
quite all right. You're fine.
Okay.
I'll do this to her. I'll gesture from behind him. Was like, like the neck thingy.
Yeah.
Kill.
Cut it.
Yeah,
Kill.
just
Yeah.
cut it. Don't worry
Cut
about
it. Cut that out. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
and you guys are headed out.
Yep.
Yeah, we head
We'll
out to
hop
the
on our
bridge.
horses and take off.
Cross the bridge.
All right. You start galloping away. You see the guards way about. I guess give me a D6 as you get to the bridge and begin to cross.
Who wants to start us?
So
Who
we
wants
cross
to-
the bridge, or we do the D6 before we cross the bridge.
You are crossing the bridge. The D6 is to see if something happens while crossing the bridge.
All right.
Go for it, priest. Oh,
But one,
ouch.
I was too eager.
Oh,
He's flexing. He's stretching. The GM is
literally
stretching.
Cracked his knuckles.
He felt like rejuvenated. If you're not watching this,
And he's
he saw
smiling
the
now.
1 on the D6 and he started
Got his evil
stretching.
smile.
It's gonna throw a dragon at us.
No, the bridge will collapse.
The boss is
When
gonna
does
die.
No!
Naru shows up, but so does a black dragon. Naru gets suplexed into the bridge.
If you want to hear more about Naru, we keep talking about him. He's in the other story. In the other story that will
An amazing character.
In the last little bit of that campaign.
Galloping across the bridge, you guys seem to be making good times when all of a sudden you see some globes of light just kind of like over one end fly over to the other end, like one or two, and they crisscross. Look like just orbs of weird gassy kind of light at a far distance as you're just kind of galloping. You're thinking nothing of it. It just could be like a refraction of light itself. But as you're riding, who's taking lead?
Me and Vern.
I would want to be near the back.
Makes sense. Val, odds or evens?
Evens. Oh god, that smile on your face. I can see it.
Riding around this bridge, you're galloping, and you see that whole light thing happen. Getting closer, you don't see nothing. When suddenly you just see a light kind of swoop by, and you see Vern's horse just screech and neigh as he ducks, and another global light just kind of flies over him, causing an eruption as all the horses are spooked. Everything just stops and they start like kicking and try to gain control. When suddenly you see 3 lights in front of you just kind of pop up, these wisply glowing orbs right in front of you as you're all stopped, just kind of staring at them.
Just 3 glowing orbs.
What in the hell's names are these? I turn around and scream, Alzamar, do you recognize any of this stuff?
Do I recognize the glowing orbs?
Give me an intelligence check.
Ooh. 6 plus 4 for a 10.
Never seen these things before in your life.
I don't know what these are.
They start dancing and kind of moving towards the edge.
Of the bridge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk slowly with the horse, just like, trying to like pace and get closer. See if I can get near one of them and see what's up.
You start to get closer to the edge, and it kind of zips over to your face and around your head, kind of like as you're looking around, like, whoa, what was that? And then kind of back to the edge, and you feel pulled to it, like you want to.
I'm gonna pull my horse back, you do one of those.
Okay, yeah, give me a dex. Give
and
me a
then
dex check.
try to retreat to the center. Dex 4.
Ooh.
You pull and shake your horse, and then it's like spooked, but then it starts getting closer to the edge.
Val, what's going on?
I jump off my horse. I kind of like, get down
Okay.
and
Yeah.
grab my horse by the...
Wow, what's
The
going
straps.
on up there?
These things are pulling me to the edge. Stay in the center. Nobody goes near any of these things.
Give me a wisdom.
19 plus 1 for 20.
Nice.
You manage to calm your horse down, and it stops moving.
Yeah. And I'll, walk it back into the center away from the edge.
You see the glowing orb thing, the 3 of them get closer to you as they notice, like, as they pull away and then you stop, they start getting closer to you. What are you doing, Elzamar?
Just just kind of watching, trying to keep my horse calm, and I don't know. I kind of want to shoot it, but I'm going to wait a little bit and watch. And
Cluck and Alzamar and Vern, give me wisdom. Cluck, what'd you get?
14 plus 2 for a 16.
All right. Alzamar?
10 minus 1 for a 9.
So you all basically stay put. Alzamar, you and Morton Harris' horse start walking towards the edge.
No, bad horse, bad.
Valroth,
I'm gonna try to forge ahead the end of the bridge, just gently with my horse.
Just
and yeah,
continuing on. All
yeah.
right.
I'm just continuing on, try just stay straight in the center, gently pulling my horse, keeping my eyes on those things, and trying to go in a straight line.
Give me a
Try
wisdom.
to make it to the finish line.
Give me a wisdom.
18 plus 1.
Your horse starts to stray, but you pull it and you keep walking. Cluck.
Luck would like to cast Protection from Evil on Alzamar. And I don't know if I need to do it on the horse or on Alzamar. I'll do it on the horse. I'll do it on Alzamar's horse. 6 plus 4, that's a 10, so that fails.
Ooh.
Protection from Evil fails.
You reach out, chanting in tone, and your spell fizzles out. Alzamar, you and your horse are headed towards this willow.
Heading towards the edge and the
Headed
glowing.
towards the edge in
glowing
this
things.
glowing thing.
Seeing Val's idea, I'm going to hop off my horse and grab the reins and try and walk him to the center. But as I'm doing that, I'm going to call out,
Val, can you use your sword and reason with the horses?
Let me try that.
do I need to roll to try and
Yes, give me a strength.
strength?
Yep, they're holding a horse back.
Yeah, it's the strength.
Good thing I'm not on him. Not bad for me. 12 minus 1 for an 11.
It's pulling you closer to the edge.
How close am I now?
Next round, you'd be at the edge.
Okay.
All right, Cluck. What do you do?
This feels real unlucky, guys. He's gonna go into his bag of salt. He's gonna take a pinch of that salt.
Okay.
He's gonna throw it over his left shoulder, back behind himself.
Wow, that's what my mom did to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
For good luck. And that's his turn.
All right. Vern,
Very flavorful turn.
watching Alzamar get closer to the edge, probably just gonna kind of call you. What are you doing? What are these things?
I don't know. I've never seen them. Bad horse. Bad. Stay.
Valroth, we'll take it to you.
I used the sword to speak to the horse,
Which horse are you talking to?
my horse.
What do you say?
So I point the sword, speaking to him until my voice becomes like, his sound. And I ask him, you must stray away from the edge. Can you coerce your fellow horses to follow you straight in line? There is danger on the edge. We must continue until we are away from these lights and out of this bridge.
While Val says that, he's like neighing and like his like mouth is moving weird.
That's what I'm doing the whole time.
The horse goes as it slowly starts to. You start to understand. It's like I'm doing what you're telling me to do. What do you?
Can
what
you
do you
speak
want?
to your fellow horses? Tell them to follow you.
Sure. Hey guys, follow me.
Where are you going with the horse?
We're continuing down the street. We're trying to get out of the bridge, continue
Cross the
all the way to
bridge.
the
Okay,
to
gotcha.
finish line. I don't want anybody to fall off the edge.
Can the horse make a charisma check for the rest of the horses?
Yeah, I mean he's assuming leadership. Is he gonna?
Labaz
Convince?
is assuming
Yeah.
leadership.
And I will tell him your name now
I heard
must
it
be
too.
henceforth Slabaz. Did you get that?
That's the boss. Most people just call me Henry.
Henry? All right. If I call you Henry, can you coerce your fellow horses and make them follow you straight? Use all their strength. These orbs are trying tip you over the edge and fall to your deaths.
Give me a charisma.
Yes. 17 minus 2.
The horse turns around and starts, you all would just see more neighing. Says, hey guys, just follow me. You guys are not doing the right thing. This guy on top of me says we just need to go straight. Stay away from the edge. Stay away from the edge. The horse essentially does like a circle after like saying that. Everyone give me a percentile. And I'm just going to do 1 for NPCs.
79.
79. Valroth.
84.
Altamar.
59.
Cool. I got a 73. Horses kind of grasp to their senses and follow suit. Started going forward. Suddenly, one of these glowing orbs flies towards everyone. Roll me a d20. Cluck.
8.
13.
9.
One of these lights flies up to you and tries to attach itself to you. What is your AC?
13.
It tries to attach onto you and you kind of swat it away real quick. You could tell it was trying to do something nefarious. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Did you nat 20 again?
Yeah, nat 20.
I guess to expedite this, did anybody beat a 20?
No.
No.
All right, Cluck's gonna go first. Let me get some battle music on.
Sweet.
Once again, this
my
is brought
nose.
to you by Syrinscape. Use it for all your battles and everything else.
So one of them's near Cluck.
One's towards Cluck. 2 are kind of like in the center of you, as I believe Vern and Val are kind of leading the 4-way. So essentially the bad guys would be behind Vern and Val, in between essentially the entire party, with 1 in front of you, Cluck. who's
Are they
bolstered.
still globes or are they something else now?
They are definitely still just glowing lights, if you will.
We all saw one try and like do
One
something to Cluck.
seems to nefariously try to
Attack you, pretty much?
Yeah, attack you.
Alright. I guess it's gonna bounce off a shield, kind of. Cluck's gonna be like, whoa! whoa." he's gonna take a swipe at it with his. He's
So-
gonna unsheath his sword and take a swipe.
Okay, and it's 20, so it's going clockwise. So basically, all you will get to go before they go. These things turn a dark red suddenly. Go ahead, Cluck.
All right. Ooh, 9 + 1 for a 10 to hit.
That unfortunately does not hit. You swing as this thing kind of just swoops under your blade as you swing down on your horse, and it just zoop around, and it's still kind of just right in front of your face.
All right, that's my go.
Valroth.
I turn around and I see Cluck making his attack, also seeing that one of them trying to attack him.
You turn your horse around just to glance at it, and you see him swing and miss, and then all of a sudden you notice all 3 of them turn red.
So I'm gonna turn around and go to that one right behind me.
All right, go.
And the
ahead.
guy with the sword. Yeah.
Yes, you're probably.
And I will use my two-handed sword and take a swipe at it, immediately noticing the color change. So my red flag goes up.
Literally.
OMG.
Did you crit?
Did you nat 20?
19. I'm not
wow.
gonna even add the other stuff.
Nice.
That
Oh,
definitely
it's
hits.
not-
Go ahead, roll damage
Damage would be a D10.
if you're two-handing.
Yes, I announced that I am two-handing. And I will add +2 to that. 2 + 2 for 4.
Nice.
I think I'll stay where I'm at.
You swing down and you hit it, and you notice when you hit it dead on straight center, and you see it just, it's like this ghastly orb, and you hit it and you feel it make contact, and you slice through still. It's not like blood or anything bursts out. It kind of just like fades and kind of just goes down and then bobs back up, but now it looks more transparent, and you kind of get the feeling that it's weakened.
All right.
Cool.
We can hurt this thing.
They can bleed.
Tell me, Orb, can you bleed?
That's gonna take it to Alzamar.
All right. I am immediately going to cast Mage Armor on myself. And I'm going to spend a luck token.
That's awesome.
There we go. 16 + 4, dirty 20. So I have Mage Armor up. That is my turn.
All right, it's gonna take it to Vern. He's gonna turn around as well. He's going to pull out his bow and arrow and shoot at the untouched one.
In front of him.
Yeah, basically the one that's aside from the one that you hit, Burn Val. That's a natural 2 for doesn't matter. Because that's not gonna hit.
That's not natural. That's unnatural.
Yeah.
That's forbidden.
So he biffs it and an arrow flies. But lucky for you, you got 2 more archers and an apprentice mage. Natural 1,
Oh God.
Hera, and a 10 to hit. So that also fails. Here comes the whiffs. So all 3 rangers totally beef it. Let's see if Melindra can pull anything out of her.
This is your chance, Melindra. Show what you learned all these years.
She's gonna magic missile.
11 or higher.
That's a fail. Oh man, here comes the woofs. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna ask from here on. For our guys, don't roll on your tower. Use that only for your monster.
I
Okay.
use different dice for them.
Roll on the table.
It's the math gods. I mean, the dice gods, dude. They just
God.
decide what they want.
All right, that's gonna take it to the 3 of the willow. The things, the glowing lights,
the glowing
lights.
things.
Yeah. First one's going to attack. Who's in front?
Hera.
One's going to attack Hera. Oh, 4. So that's
All right, so then even. Fail. All right.
a fail. The other one's going to attack. Who's the other one next to Hera?
Mort's on the back of the same horse as Hera.
Actually, no. It's going to attack Val.
In front.
Yeah, because you hit him. Oh my god. That's an 18 to hit.
That hit.
Assuming it hits his health.
Oh, wow. It can only do that. Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
You lose 2 con.
Oh, no.
I have my con modifier is 4.
No, your con. Like, what is your
total?
con? Your total con.
4.
It's 4. Yeah.
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 Oh,
No, this is
This is one of those.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's again.
You're down to 2 con.
Okay, hold on here. Which means your modifier goes from a -3 to a -4.
Because it is -3 now.
I think if he gets 0 con, he's unconscious.
I
Right?
think you just
no.
die.
Death if reduced to 0.
You gotta get out of here.
I should have moved away.
You gotta get out of here.
Gosh. Fire some arrows.
He's the only one that damaged one, too. That's insane.
Wow.
So that was 2.
Now the one in front of Cluck.
Now
behind.
the one in front of Cluck.
Yep.
That's Cluck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna attack Cluck.
Yep.
6 to hit.
Miss.
You see one essentially just attach itself to Val and drain him of his life essence before popping out, and you feel weakened, Val. It tries to do the same to you, Cluck, but it attaches to you and you kind of like bat it, and your holy symbol kind of just kind of permeates out of you and pushes it back as it kind of stands there glowing.
Say this player to player. You may use a luck token to force him to reroll something. I think.
I didn't know
Wait,
that.
no, that's
No, you don't. Not at this
No?
table. Okay, never mind
Okay.
then. Never mind then. I tried. All right. 11 plus 1 for a 12 to hit.
It unfortunately does not hit.
Dang it. Okay. Cluck's gonna yell at this thing. Leave us alone.
We just started this journey. Ah!
And our horses.
Gonna
And
take
that's his
it
turn.
to Valroth.
I am going to, after I got life drained, I realized that these things are more than what they seem. And I say the words with whatever strength I have. Do not let them get near you. Do not. And I will run away from it and switch my weapon to my bow and arrow.
Does he get faster moving speed because he's on a horse? Can he
Like
move?
moving area.
Can he move far instead of
No,
just near?
I'm good right there.
It's still just moving.
Yeah,
But it's a horse.
I'm gonna say no for this.
yeah. I'm gonna shoot at it with one of my silver arrows.
Okay.
Cool.
Scratch an arrow off and
Yeah.
give me your attack.
Higher than a 12.
And remember, it's-
Spend one of my lucky tokens.
all right.
And you're adding dex for arrow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have. It's 0, so it's straight
0.
dice.
Copy that.
20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Nat 20?
Nat
Nice.
20.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
All
ahead.
right.
Sorry.
All right. Roll damage and
Good roll.
double the die. It's a D8, I believe.
Yeah, it is. The D8 and a +2. No, sorry, not a +2.
It's just straight.
2 of 4.
4 points. Which one are you hitting?
The same one I hit earlier and the same one that sucked the life out of me.
All right.
It was weakened.
It gets shot with an arrow and it dives into it, like doo, and it just kind of, the arrow goes into it and disappears, and it fades even more.
Silver arrow, so I don't know if that matters.
I guess you'll have to find out, but it doesn't look good. Definitely hurt.
And that's my turn.
All right, it's gonna take us to Alzamar.
Sweet. I'm gonna rush forward to the 2 wisps that are in front of Mort, Hera, and Vorvix.
Line them up, of course.
Rush up to the side of the bridge, find my opening where the floating glowing things are in a line, and try and lightning bolt.
I have a token for you if you need it.
Thanks. I might need it, but I hope not. Ooh. That would... Hold on. Lightning bolt's level 3, right? It is level 3, so that perfectly hits it. 9 plus 4 for a 13. So
Awesome.
I lightning bolt.
Your runes light up all over your body as you start chanting the spell word for lightning bolt.
Creature struck, take 3d6.
Go ahead and roll your 3d6 of shocking damage.
Lightning fish. Oh. 665. Almost max damage.
God.
17 lightning damage.
17.
Lightning damage to both of those in the front.
You see as it, and it looks like they both absorb it and they just dissipate.
Nice.
Pop them out.
Yeah, those
Like
two.
a boba pop.
Those two are gone.
Nice job.
Thank
Sir.
you. I was not about to let them touch you again. That was messed up.
That's the best attack that they could have done to the best of their ability.
Oh God, you don't even know. Anyway, as Vern sees Val get drained out of his life essence, spooked a little bit, he's gonna shoot an arrow. Saw it make contact with a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
4, 4, and 8 total to the one that's been untouched.
The red one, yeah.
Yeah, you see it hit and it dissipates a lot. It looks wrecked. That's gonna take his turn. Now it's gonna, well, the other archer, so there's that. 17, so that hits. Mort shoots an arrow.
You're not getting my squirrel.
Oh God. So you see Fern shoot an arrow and it strikes true and it dissipates very, very deeply. Like it just fades almost immediately. Mort shoots his arrow and it just sinks. You just see 2 arrows back to back. Mort and Harris are like, zoom, 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 zoom. When Harris hits, it dissipates as well.
Nice.
I literally rolled a 1 and 2 for damage. It had 1 hit point, so it was like pretty much maxed, if you will. And then boom, boom. Like,
Nice.
it was, yeah.
Firing squad.
Yeah, firing squad, definitely called it. But with that,
That
you guys,
was... What are those things? Anyone knows? That sucked the life out of me.
I don't know, but that we could tell how bad it hit you. Maybe you should stay near the middle of the group
Perhaps.
for now. Is everyone else okay?
Is there any healing I can get for this?
I think you just gotta rest. Yeah.
All right. Let's press on.
All right.
The worst is over.
Talk to the horses, Val. Tell them to calm down.
Yeah, let me get on that.
the horses are neighing and all up in kind of a rustle and bustle. But I can say you can easily calm them down.
Yeah.
Now that nothing's happening for a little bit, I
yeah.
can.
I'll get
One of them
back.
jumps off the edge.
Yeah. No. I'll
I'm
ju-
done with this life.
Like, God, dang it anymore! This place is a prison.
I'll jump off on Slabboss and I'll rub his neck and give him like pads. And it's like good boy, good job. I mean, I'm sorry, good job, Henry, good job. You recognize Henry, good job.
Yeah, you can call me whatever. I'm just kind of respond to like I understand you guys' sounds that you make, the whatever.
All right,
All right, well,
we continue, I guess, cutting through the bridge.
let's make haste.
You do guys manage to find 20 gold pieces fall from
All right,
their little wisping bodies.
for carousing.
Val, you want to keep that? Keep that
It doesn't
20?
matter. Sure. All right.
Well, that's one way to start the adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rough.
Somebody else roll the d6.
Thanks, ShadowDark.
I'll roll for the next.
Roll the d6.
Use the time.
Take your time this time.
4.
Yes.
You make it to the end of the bridge, off the bridge, and make your way south. Another hex. Smooth sailing. The area around you is very marshy, more so now than even Wardenwood. Wardenwood's kind of like a bog marsh, but as you start to travel south, you start to realize it gets kind of like more marshy and boggy, especially as you're traveling closer down to the water, where kind of the water starts to branch out the river that goes there. Obviously, it breaks from when you leave the bridge. It starts to shallow, but the lands around it is kind of wet and, boggy.
These rivers are flowing southward and eastward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Visualize.
Yeah. So you're like on that hex right below the
bridge.
bridge, yeah. Make it
Okay.
past the bridge hex, and now you're in that kind of open land.
Following the water.
Yeah. You guys could make another D6. You do see to your west those hills that you've passed before. The big mounds. Just kind of ominous over there. And you've passed them before, and you kind of take a beat, so you kind of have your bearings of where you're at. You guys want to go investigate that, which will take an hour to get over there, or you can continue trekking down south. Either way, I will need another D6.
Val, it's on you.
Sticks.
Nice.
Right here, you can see it in the orange popping.
Yeah.
Nothing happened on my watch. You, the gloaming, you're not gonna kill me this easy.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
With that 6, you guys managed to rally your horses, and I'll say you moved 2 hexes south. You're basically at the bottom, rounding it down.
So the water is like thinning out here.
It is thinning out, and you finally find a patch that you can cross.
So we're at this final hex.
Yes. So essentially, you need another D6.
Can we
Uh,
see, since it's marshy and wet here, are there enough trees we can't see the orc camp, or?
You do very, very far, and it's going to take an hour's ride. Basically, horizon. You could see kind of like see a makeshift village, I guess. Sure.
5. See, that's how you roll. You got to give it time
the
and give it,
statistics are the same, dude.
but no, give it a lot of spin.
It's the statistics are the same.
It's different than this versus.
It's still, if you do that 100 times and roll it hard 100 times, it'll be the same.
I don't know. It just makes me feel better.
I also believe my D20s are cursed sometimes. So who knows?
Didn't he bless your stuff?
You had
Some nights.
a lot of nat 20s though tonight.
Yeah, tonight's been.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah, he cracked 2. I had 1. You had 1.
Yeah, he had one. You had a nat 20 for something earlier.
Oh yeah, Vern.
Yeah, Vern.
Yeah. The good times.
Making great time galloping through this Martian land, you see on the horizon this stilted village. You start to approach it, getting closer and closer, and you get more and more certain that this is the landmark that you're trying to get to. This surely has to be where the orcs are staying. Traversing closer in this Martian lands, rounding across where the river ends and just kind of pours out into the land, you see this stilted wooden structures, houses that spread out into a wide array to make up this village. You also start noticing while you're kind of clomping around in this mudden area, snakes and some crocodiles kind of just skirting in little ponds here and there as you get closer and closer, until you finally see the forefront of this village. There are no walls to this village, just houses on stilts and other platforms kind of raising up above this Martian lands. Looking as you're approaching, you notice these orcs. Most of them are wearing very simplistic clothes, usually like kind of like a loincloth. Some actually have a little more, makeshift shirts. A lot of it made out of like leather or hide of some kind. To surmise a lot of alligator, crocodiles, other wildlife of this area. Wisdom checks all around.
Kind of lean into the guys and muttered quietly.
I hope this village has enough warriors to warrant coming here.
15 plus 2 for 17.
14 plus 1 for 15.
16 minus 1 for 15.
Glancing out as you're approaching from the far distance that you are, you see it's kind of busy because it's starting to get into late evening, or sorry, late afternoon, maybe like 1-2 o'clock. Since you guys headed out in the morning, had your little deal, probably regrouped. Valroth, you're probably still feeling really not yourself, taking that much con damage. But you did kind of whipped into shape and beat your horses to travel, especially with that 6, to get here ASAP. Approaching, you see a couple orcs on guard. As they see you approaching, holding them staves, they stand up straight, bulky, muscular creatures, as you can tell. And you approach and come up to them, and you can tell there's, from what you see, especially with all those rolls, there's at least 30 at a far distance that you kind of marked. Getting up closer, you see there's well more than that.
Nice. More muscle.
Very muscly.
You slowly approach.
I'll hold a hand up as like a greeting and like a peaceful greeting sign.
And you can see like 4 or 5 scattered to the side with spears pointed towards you, while the 2 most prominent and decked out ones, if you will, as it still seems barbaric, as they have kind of like sashes, makeshift sashes across them, that lays across their chest, with bones and like small skulls, if you will, kind of adorned across their sashes as like basically medals of honor, if you will. They start to walk up towards you, about like a 5-10 foot separation between you. Who dares enter the village of our home, the Orcs?
I'll kind of trot my way up to the front, and in Orcish I'll reply.
We come in peace, good sir. We come seeking diplomacy, counsel. We come with a warning and with gifts.
You see a couple of ones pointing their staffs and spears at you, kind of glance at each other. You come as friends, not foes.
Yes, we have gifts, and we seek to speak with a leader if you have one, or a council if that is how you govern yourselves, but there is a danger that threatens all in the land, and we seek your aid.
Do any of you speak Orcish? You hear one in the back. We should just slay them, eat their bones and their meat.
One in the back.
Just someone in the back. You can see this a little further back. They're kind of just sitting there or standing there watching. They're also holding spears. You glance kind of past them and you kind of see the day-to-day people going about their day. Most of them are starting to glance over and look. The ones further deeper into this little village of theirs are not paying attention. Some barely even notice anything's going on, but when one catches, kind of points to another and start kind of like they're too far to hear anything, but start to notice you, and you see more and more catching on that, hey,
Something's happening.
something's going on here. What would you like to do or say for anyone? Anyone? Kind of open
I'll
right now.
hop off my horse, the same thing with my hands. We just come here to discuss. We are just a diplomatic group. This is just a mission. We bring you warning of an imminent danger that threatens you as much as it threatens everyone in this realm. We just want to talk, and then we can leave. Would you accept this invitation?
Going to need a charisma check by one person. Y'all choose.
I don't have good charisma.
We're all bad at charisma.
Okay, well, I would say
Wait.
between Valroth and Elzmar, since they were the two talking.
Okay.
What's your minus?
I'm 0. It's a straight roll.
For me is -2, so you're
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Okay, so Elzmar, you're going to give me a charisma.
And I have a luck token.
Valroth, give me a D4. What'd you get, Elzmar?
17.
2.
So 19 total for charisma. They look at each other and kind of all around before the bigger one steps up. You speak to Harok. If he deems you worthy, we won't eat you.
Understood.
Very gracious of you. Shall we wait here for him?
No, come. and you see them all circle you, but kind of breaks open. As the main one turns, it starts walking into the village.
We just follow.
It's time to put forward a little trust.
Take a leap of faith.
Indeed.
And we'll, I guess, hop down and follow.
Following suit, leading your horses in, going literally deep into this village. You surmise there's about 80 orcs, at least here. And when I say barbaric camp, it's pretty rough. Everything's stilted up above ground to kind of keep everything from being muddied and wet. There are some thatched little kind of teepee tents here and there on the ground for some makeshift stuff. Maybe like a cooking area. You see some orcs like holding babies and then looking at you and kind of turning away immediately before they realize that you're not an orc. Most of them are kind of just milling about their day to day. But the houses are definitely raised at least a foot or two above the ground on stilts. Before you make it to this really big house that's also raised, but it actually has border wood that you can't see under it, where it's if you've ever seen a mobile home, it has those metal sheets or whatever, but it's all wood, it's raised and it's way bigger. Still looks like just one floor. They're not great craftsmen, as you kind of gathered looking at stuff. Everything's kind of makeshift, and some of the huts are a mixture of bone and wood. And some of them are some pretty big bones. It makes you wonder what kind of creature they took down to build something like that.
Man.
You make your way upstairs and into, it kind of reminds you of the longhouse of Tarly Winters, but if cavemen made it.
Oh no.
The decor in this place is animal heads. Some you recognize, some you don't, some that's been there for way longer than it should. The bone looks yellow, and I'm not exactly sure how bones deteriorate over time, but some of them you should probably just bury them at that point. Kind of all around. There's a makeshift fire in the center, which is more odd than usual, because where there would be a normal fire pit or hearth, because it's stilted up and you see basically these rocks around the center and a makeshift hole to kind of just air it up, and you see people kind of just fanning upwards every once in a while if it gets too smoky in the place itself.
Wow.
Because they are not great architects. The pit definitely a foot or two down deeper, but you can see if the fire wasn't going, you would see that it's dry and totally ashed out and stoned, to kind of just give an ambience of some sort of they're trying to be civilized, but they don't quite get it. With all that aside, you do see this big throne-ish made out of stone and wood, makeshift, as well. The biggest orc standing there is just kind of glaring at all of you. What is the meaning of this? The other orcs point they come speaking of peace. Make your case. And they kind of spread out to the side and allow you guys to kind of walk up a little bit.
I'll kind of glance at my friends, give them a nod, step forward, and talk to them in Orcish.
Good sir, we come as allies seeking aid. There is a great evil to the north. It threatens all of us, all of our food, all of the water. This evil wishes to become a god, and you and we might have the chance to kill it before it can.
He looks at you as you say this, kind of cocks his head a little bit before straightening himself out, folds his arms across, looks at you, and in common says, "You learned our language. Most impressive, fish."
Thank you, sir. I thought it was fascinating.
Huh. You speak of danger coming to end our kind, the orc?
Everyone in our land. I know it's hard to imagine, but north of you there are other civilizations, other homes for our peoples. And further north than that is a being called Mugdulblub, and he seeks to devour all of us. Orc, fishfolk, humans, elves, the deer we eat, the water we drink, everything. We would ask you join us and stopping him.
He studies you for a moment, glances towards his men, glances to Valvern and Cluck, as well as the dwarf, goblin, and shorter elf. And why should I believe anything you say?
Well, I suppose you don't have to. We do come with gifts and also with a letter from one of our other leaders.
You can choose not to believe us, sir, but we just came here to lay down the message to you and ask for you to join us, and we can leave peacefully, and you'll never see us again. But be warned, this threat, Mugdulblub, will reach you, especially you sit on the water, and that's most his fluid way of movement.
Surely you have seen some of his followers already.
Or the effects of his corruption.
Like what?
Mutated fish, peoples corrupted and covered in ooze. Even animals or thorns becoming sentient in clusters and attacking.
Cluck, give me a wisdom.
At 20.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
What's the sixth one this night?
We've been rolling hot.
I may have to stop using that. I don't
No,
know.
keep using that one. That's what that means.
Cluck, you see Melindra shaking as she is holding the chest that's covered over with basically like some blankets.
Marlindra, show them the chest.
I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. This is
I'll go over and take it from her.
yeah.
Don't worry,
She
I
kinda-
got it.
Spazzes and just kind of goes. You can kind of tell she's freaked out. Cluck, with that 20, you're noticing around you and specifically behind the throne a portrait painting. There is a really crude drawing of an orc, but with a really large spear. He is one hand jabbing it into like a shadowy figure. This figure kind of looks like what you could only imagine being like some sort of beast like nightmare of the orcs. It's like the shadowy figure looks like half lizard almost, in like four-legged beast. It's really hard to tell. They're clearly not artists. But something of the spear kind of like speaks to you as it almost has weird inlays, or what they tried to make them inlays, that you kind of gather is like maybe some sort of holy symbol possibly, or something very unique or ordained about. The orc himself is faceless. They didn't bother to put a face on him, but they did make it pretty obvious that it is a huge orc, probably like a leader of some kind that's probably like maybe an ancestor, probably related to the one you're talking to right now. Behind that, you also kind of surmise in a corner, it looks like a makeshift map. And you kind of gather this because you see the bridge, what's clearly a bridge, but there's nothing past that. And then you kind of see everything to the right that mimics what you know from the Wizard's Tower, that they kind of probably ventured off in that area to the east of them. They do show also a little bit, but it kind of cuts off to the west where it shows the hills that you guys passed, both coming south and, you know, Valenvern going to and from now Marin's Hold and Warrenswood.
I guess Cluck will continue in common. This is the monster of our time. He is keeping all of our communities, and then he's going to look at the muscles of the orcs, and just less strong than we would be otherwise. If we do not act soon and act together, the World Eater will consume us all.
You speak of world ending, but our world seems to be thriving. What proof you have of a world ender killing things? Sure, we've seen some wild things out there, but the times have always been wild.
This World Eater will reach your world through your water very soon. Like I said, you don't have to believe us. We bring you the word, and we are on our way. That is all. We are going on a journey, and we are going to war against it. But if we fail, he will reach you, through your water and consume your community.
How do I know these aren't just empty threats? And he glances over at the chest.
Take a few steps forward and offer it.
You doing the letters as well?
Yeah.
You see one of the guards walk up, grab the letter, walks up to Haruk, hands it over. He cracks the seal, pulls it out, glances it over. Two other orcs pick up the chest, bring it to the side away from him. How do I know this isn't trap? As he's just kind of glancing over the letter.
I can open it if you like.
Yes. They bring it back over.
And I'll open it.
Opening the chest, they basically see some gold and some more like basic treasure. You see one of the orcs guards kind of picks it, rummage through. Oh, it's good gold, sir. But what about food?
If you seek food, you can make trade with other towns. You know less of the world, as I can see, but there are other good towns that you can connect with and they will supply you with food. But we can't do that in a world threatened by annihilation from this Mugdulblub. All you have to do is reach out and ask. There are thriving cities north from you.
I would say choose and choose wisely. Someone to make a charisma check with advantage, and then the others roll a d4. All right, d4 is for Cluck and Valroth. D20 charisma for with advantage Alcimar.
Nat 20.
No way.
And I got
Nat
a,
20 on the
way.
purple. 13 and a 20.
and I got 3 for you. What you got?
2.
I guess 24, which
20.
nat 20, nat 20.
25.
25,
Oh, 20,
yeah.
yeah.
That's diplomacy for you.
Yeah. Sweet talk 'em.
Luck.
Yes. Well, speaking of luck, I had a token.
Haruk raises an eyebrow. You see his muscles kind of relax as he strains himself up. He stands up and you see him in all his tall glory. He is a hulking orc creature, the largest tusk amongst all of them, ripped to the nines. Perhaps I will help you, but first I must ask of you to return my great artifact. He turns and gestures to the portrait behind him that y'all see now and points to the spear. It has been taken from my village from eons ago, but I know it lies east. It is Octavial's spear. It belongs to the orcs.
You know who took it?
I believe a traitor of us, the orcs. We have been trying to hunt him down, but he has been very recluse as of late. Find the spear and bring it back, and with your boons, I will spare your life and not eat you. But more importantly, I will hear furthermore of this Mugdulblub you speak of. If he is true threat, he will be a meal at my table, and my people will eat him like we eat everything in this land. Nothing takes our home away from us. Nothing.
Fair? What's the name of this thief?
Boron. Borahn.
Oberon.
Moron. We call him the Runt. It is clearly him. He disappeared, he played pranks, and he tried to burn down a lot of our homes.
Traveled east.
He did go east. We have tracked him east, and then the trail goes cold.
Well, we shall seek your relic, return it safely, and plot against Mugdulblub.
Very well.
This goes without saying, and they all kind of just look at you, or look towards him. We are keeping the chest, whether you live or die.
Understood? It is a gift. And a show of good faith.
Good. Know this, we will not be helping Outlanders. But if you seek information, there's many of us. You have my goodwill, and he looks at all the orcs as he says this. Do not harm the outsiders unless they give reason to be harmed. They harmed you. You understand this? As he's speaking to the orcs. They all look at each other and nod. Do not harm them unless I give word to harm them. Unless, of course, they harm you. And with that, you kind of just feel the air escape the room. As kind of all get a sense, without even having to roll for it, that there's clearly a civilized mindset here, but it is fairly broken, as, you know, Macho Man kind of rules all.
Yeah, got it.
Then perhaps we will hear on the return of my spear. Then maybe I will indulge you in this fight. I do feel guilty, and it has been a moment since I fought something worth my time. This was the last greatest feat, and he gestures over behind him, behind the throne, as you see a couple guards kind of pull like some rope, and a curtain kind of splays open from above the map. It would just look like, honestly, some draped curtains, if you will, as they pull apart, and you see like this giant skull, kind of makeshift taxidermy, almost like somebody killed something and then started killing other animals and putting hide over it to kind of remake the skin of what it used to be, like remaking, reverse engineering the skull of
You
this
gotta rig
creature.
this thing.
Yeah.
But this creature looks like, it kind of looks like a mammoth head, but if the trunk was way shorter and splayed out almost like a predator, like Predator and Aliens, you know, just kind of splayed out with fangs and all that, with like 8 eyes across too, or at least holes that they kind of put makeshift rocks and painted very poorly to look like eyes, and there's like
Googly
8,
eyes.
yeah googly eyes. It's like, this the greatest thing I've ever killed. It took half of us out at the time, but it was me and my spear that took it out. I want its return, and then I'll hear anything that might doom our way of life. Other than that, our home is for now yours, with restrictions. You're on
Understood.
house arrest.
Well,
Thank you for your grace.
We shall journey east in the morning and reclaim your spear on your behalf.
Do that, and I will help aid this Mugdulblub in, what's the word you say? Diplomacy. I knew that.
And this diplomacy might open a lot of doors for you and your people, for more food and supplies.
Give me a wisdom check. Anyone.
6.
Alzheimer.
3.
Valra?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from what you could tell what you can tell from this conversation you get from him is, you know, he seems to mean business.
All right,
He clearly cares about his people.
We're good to go then to chill in this town, and I can recover my 2 con.
Cluck would like to look at the painting a bit more closely.
Give me an intelligence.
Spear. That's 7 minus 3 for a 4.
Okay.
Can you at least tell me it's quite different from Alora's spear? Her staff.
Oh yeah, no, it looks nothing like that. It's
Okay, good.
yeah.
That would be awkward. Spear thief suspect. Boron.
That's right, he's only a suspect.
Now we have to go east.
What a fair way to investigate this.
It took you guys how long to get here?
5 hours, because it would have been 6, but we made one up.
You essentially have limited free will here, if you will, to kind of explore. Maybe talk to some locals or whatever you want to do,
I don't know.
or just head on.
I don't feel comfortable with these people. I don't want to give them any reason to snap. So
Agreed, and I think maybe,
might as well we just move on with our business.
yeah,
Could try to. There's still one more leg of the river here, east of here, and Cluck's looking at the map and pointing. Maybe we could make a little bit of progress east before setting up camp.
I
Yeah.
say go southeast, get around the next.
Next batch, and then make camp.
I like that. I don't think we should keep Miss Borvix here very long.
Yeah.
We promise to keep her safe.
I don't want to keep myself here very long.
Well, I think we stand a bit better a chance in battle or
Yeah.
escape.
If we recover his spear, that's leverage.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't want to be here either. This place is gonna. There's a lot of them. No way. I was like, this is
Yeah.
no, it doesn't give me a premarital vibe. No offense to Alzamar.
None taken. I agree.
They seem to only know one thing, eating.
Well, we can tell them they can eat Mugdulblub.
Well, yeah, if they join our forces, they are the perfect brutes to unleash.
I don't know if we should put them in the camps with fish folk, though.
No, they will just
In the boat camps.
they will just venture out on their own, and then we meet up at the battleground
Well,
when it comes to that.
when it comes to that, yes.
But for now,
I'm assuming you guys are
venturing together.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we are.
Right
we
in
are.
front of him. Was like, what?
Yeah. No, we
No,
are.
I thought we had left already.
Yeah, we're
fair
already outside. Just walking away.
Right. Fair.
Just
Yeah.
heading outside. We're heading already. Like we're on our way.
I mean, the second you leave, you guys are getting stares the entire time as you're walking, even like talking under your breath.
Hop on our horses, and we're just just
You are essentially escorted back to the front, or since there's no walls here,
Yeah.
any direction you wish to kind of go,
Yeah.
and assuming you're headed east.
Just back to our horses first, and then
Right. Easy enough. They kind of see you off. You're basically free to go to
Yeah.
do whatever.
Cool.
direction east.
Yeah, southeast to get around the next bend of the river.
All right. Venturing forth. Give me a D6, somebody.
I think it's one of us. I don't remember who. Oh, I did. So you.
Come on, man. We just left this camp. Let's just.
Oh no.
A 1.
Oh God.
5 more will-o-wisp.
Oh no.
We just left this thing, man. I'd just rather go back and get eaten by the orcs. That's it. Just like let's get it over with.
Right.
Uh,
If it's will-o-wisps, you just run the other way. We'll handle it.
I mean, I was hoping to, spend the day at the orcs camp, sleep it off, get this thing back, and then go next morning. But
I mean, we probably could. It's kind of a uneasy vibe in that place.
6
let's turn.
axes to search the next day.
Let's
We
turn
want-
around.
Yeah.
You make your way across the marsh, making great speed, almost with super haste, through the marsh of all places. Maybe, what kind of pace you guys taking?
Fast.
Just bolting?
Yeah.
Bolting, not saying anything, put distance between you and the orcs at this point. Kind of freak you out. Makes sense. Maybe you're reconsoling Melindra, Mort, and especially Hera, definitely kind of talking her down a little, calming her nerves. Suddenly, out of the ground itself, it would appear, like 5-6 feet as you're galloping, but it happens so sudden that you collide into it. Something busts out of the ground, the marshy, wet ground, and kind of just uproars and makes you all pull your horses. I need dex check from everybody. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Yes.
That's not. Oh my god.
God.
Ooh, okay.
My heart almost dropped.
Cluck.
That 1.
Oh no.
You're not the only one.
16.
Okay.
A 6.
So, Valroth, you and Melindra somehow veer left and right as just instinct kicks in and you pull your horses. Hers hard right, yours hard left. This shooting thing in the ground popping up. Everyone else kind of collides with this eruption, kind of like almost like just a small burst from the ground pop up and kind of just ruptures and ripples and kind of hits you out no matter what order you're in. As you all kind of fly off your horse and you all take 3 points of damage and you're off your horse. As you see in front of you a large wolf-like creature covered in mud and soot, eyes glowing red, starts growling, raging, and howling up at you all. And the most oddest thing of this is it's not even dark yet. The sun is barely starting to dip down. You know you have 1 more hour of travel. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh My God.
Cluck, what'd you get?
9.
15.
6.
15. So, Valros, you go first, and we're going counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. All right. Valroth, you are confronted with this hulking wolf-like creature covered in mud, eyes blazing red as it snarls at you.
As I barely made it, the hard left slid, I see this thing popping out, everybody just slamming straight into it, and I recognize that howling sound, and I pop one silver arrow at it immediately as I regain control of my horse and circling around. Quick half circle behind it and pop one silver arrow.
Give me an attack roll.
19.
Nice.
19 hits, roll
Yeah.
damage.
7.
The arrow sinks into your target and it hits, and you see it recoil hard.
And while I do that, as soon as I do that, I scream out loud at Vern, Vern, silver arrows.
All right, let's go take it to Cluck.
Cluck is gonna look at what Val just did real quick, and he was holding his sword, and he's gonna think better of it, and he's gonna take out a silver dagger.
Nice.
And I don't know how much damage silver daggers do, but he's gonna slash at it with the silver dagger. It's 9 + 1 for a 10 to hit.
10 to hit. Does not hit.
All right, that's Cluck's turn.
That's going to take it to the creature.
Dagger's D4.
Taking that hit, it's going to let out a screech, turn around, rush towards you, Valroth, and attack. That's an 18.
A hit.
And I'm just going to go ahead and roll the other attack for it because it's going to do, that's a 1. So it hits you for once, but it's going to be 6 damage as it swipes at you and just,
Well, I'm down to 20.
and just swipes at you again, but misses. But you've taken 6 points of damage. Let me note that. It's going to take it to Vern and the NPCs. Vern switches also to silver arrows. Lets ones fly for a total of 7. 6 for a 7, which does not hit, unfortunately. So arrow flies and suits and flies, scruffs across his fur as he swipes at you, Val, and the arrow flies deep into the woods as Vern curses and does not hit his target.
Does he move?
Vern?
Probably encircle him around. I'm just saying, because we hunt together, so we kind of have a strategy of.
Yeah, he'll kind of like
around it.
flank him, but that's going to take his turn. Mort and Hera, unfortunately, don't have silver. Well, no, hold on. But you did make mention, so they would have a limited. Hera's going to run up, try to attack as he pulls out a dagger and is going to swipe at the wolf with a silvery looking weapon, small weapon. And that hits right on the nose. He does 4 points of damage. He
Nice.
runs up, as you said, mentioned something about silver. Looking at this creature, Hera just growls like, "Ah, I got you, Val!" Runs up, quickly pulls out this shiny silver
Good
dagger,
job.
runs up, slides, and stabs it right between the kneecap, basically, through the kneecap.
Ooh, knee shot.
Could be Hera's, which is going to bring it to
Mort.
Mort. Mort's pretty stupid, so he's just going to shoot Hera. And that's going to miss an 8 for a 10, I believe. 10 or 11. 10. So the arrow just flies by. That's going to bring it to Melindra. But she casts Magic Missile. You guys haven't rested yet, right? So she can't use that. Because you guys didn't rest, that's right.
Can she heal?
No. She does not have really anything that can help in this situation.
Well, all we want her to do is stay alive.
Yeah, she's just gonna
Hang
move
back.
away.
Mage armor?
No,
Oh, wow.
she's going to back way up. Yeah, full move, double dash, honestly.
Yeah.
She
she's
failed
just off the
magic
map.
missile, right?
She
doesn't even have that.
Yeah, she doesn't have that for the day, and the other two things aren't going to work. And she's smart enough to know that the other one's not going to work. Because I just checked her intelligence. She could try that, but that's just don't see. That's like a last ditch effort, and that's like that won't even work. Anyway, Yeah, she's just gonna double dash far away.
Cool.
Worst case scenario, she runs away and lives to tell another day. It's gonna bring it to Alzamar.
All right. Briefly, tell me again what this guy looks like, especially now that he's been out and moving.
He
a bit.
basically burst out of the ground. He looks like a hulking wolf.
He's on all fours,
No, he's standing.
standing. Okay. You said he has red glowing eyes.
Red glowing eyes.
Two
His
of 'em?
fur is caked in mud.
His fur is caked in mud.
Yeah, he only has 2 eyes.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to move back quite a bit. Move away, kind of in a similar direction as Miss Vorvix, and then turn around and pull out the wand of disintegrate and aim it back at the wolf.
Give me a spell check.
Haha. 15 plus 4 for a 19. Is he level 5 or higher?
Level 5 or lower, he dies.
Let me check. Target creature of level 5 or less instantly dies. If it's level 6 plus, it takes 3d8 damage instead.
You see the all too knowing beam of light shoot out of this perfectly cylinder cone shaped wand, hits this creature right in the side of its rib, and then it slowly starts dissipating, and it is no more.
God, no, whoa, Alzamar. Disintegrated. He doesn't even have a chance to fall. Take him out. Nice work, Alzamar.
Thank you. Are you okay, Val?
I'm fine. He took a swipe at me, but what in hell lies beneath these marshes?
That was insane. I've never heard of a giant wolf bursting out of a marsh before.
Looks like a werewolf to me, but that's a marshy werewolf.
Let's check its stomach for stuff.
It's gone.
Check its ashes.
Yeah,
Cluck is gonna take out the silver dagger. That's right, it's Ash.
yeah.
Miss
It's
Vorvix.
gone.
No, it'd be completely
back.
gone.
Oh, dang it.
Come back, Miss Vorvix. It's dead.
Yeah.
She finally realized the danger's gone. Meets up back to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I didn't have anything for it. I've never seen something like that. It's horrifying. It doesn't have anything as you completely disintegrate it.
Yeah. Whatever was in it, it's gone.
Also, I wrote a 5, so you ain't getting crap. So
Cool.
I don't know. Disintegrate is disintegrate. I mean, this thing has 1,000 gold. That gold is disintegrated. So
You could argue that the target disintegrates, but not its
Oh.
stuff.
that would be cool.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's up to the GM.
That would be cool.
it just popped out of the mud. So no, it doesn't have anything.
It's poor.
can we make camp in this suddenly warm spot?
You do have like one more
Hour of travel.
hour of travel.
Where would that put us?
Let's push it and camp.
In the boggy area before
Yeah, before the
Before
two.
the-
trees,
stuff,
the
okay.
stones, or the hole in the ground.
Yeah.
That's true. Want to push?
Let's push the hour. Time is of the essence.
All right.
I need a D6.
I'm not
Yeah.
touching it.
I don't know.
I
think
did.
it's-
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
one. So
5.
yes. Thank Taragnus.
You make your way to an open, marshy area, and night has befallen you.
And we set camp. And I will give one torch.
Do one torch myself.
I'll toss one in.
Camp is lit, fam.
I cannot tell you all how glad I am that we found this wand.
That is the most amazing weapon we have among us.
It's been quite tricky sometimes, but when it works, it's unbelievable.
Please use it more often.
I want to hold on to it for Mugdulblub.
Oh, that's a good point.
Want
That
to
is
aim
a
it
good
at him.
Yes, do that.
By all means, making camp. Yeah, I'll put your torches together, make a camp. You see Melindra just kind of writing in a journal herself. Mort and Hera kind of talking, sharing just kind of stories, reminiscing of when they first came into the brigade under Alora and Bauer. Fires roaring and crackling. Nothing of major discussion needs to be happen. You guys can go into watches.
Luck would like to go first.
I will say Hera would probably also
Okay.
help you with this watch.
All right.
Give me a d6. Your watch goes on uneventful as you and Hera just kind of stand by the fire. Hera looks at you, pulls out a flask. Oi, want to partake in a little something?
Sure, as long as it won't make me hermaphroditic.
Not that I'm aware of. That's
Give it here.
cool. Yeah, taking a swig. It is strong. Some really stout, hard stuff. He glances over you and yeah, give me a con check.
9 + 1 for 10.
You kind of take a swig and kind of choke, cough up a little bit of this stuff. Oh, that will put hair on your baby's baby for sure.
What kind of drink is this?
That's real graphic, Hera, but okay.
Give me the recipe. We can make money.
My ancestors be making some pretty strong stuff back in the mines. It's been a while since I've been there. Probably no seeds, probably clearly not the same anymore. Just the gloaming. I would like to go visit sometime though, or discover it if it's still out there. The old ancient mines of the dwarves, my clan specifically.
Maybe if we survive this whole Mugdulblub thing, you can show me those things.
It would be my pleasure.
Cluck is gonna take another pinch of salt from his bag and throw it over his left shoulder.
That's an odd habit you have there.
It keeps the demon away. You know that demon behind your left shoulder, Hera? You ever heard about that? Or the chemicals in the water? And Cluck's just gonna spew nonsense for the rest of the night.
You see Hera drink heavily.
The rest of their watch, yeah.
Indeed. Your watch passes. Who do you wake up, Cluck?
I'll wake up Val. Or no. Sorry, no, not Val. Vern. I'll wake up Vern.
Val needs to sleep.
Right.
Right.
I got hit.
Going to wake up Vern, rocking him up to awakeness. Tanya. Cluck. What can I do for
Vern,
you?
you gotta keep your head in the game, and he's just gonna put his palm on Vern's forehead and bless him. Nat 20.
Nice. My God.
God dang it.
It works.
What is going with this dice tonight?
Keep it. Never change that dice.
That is your D20.
Oh my gosh.
The D6 and that one. That's it.
So I'm going to roll this for NPCs if you're gonna just keep doing that, which is cool. But you have to decide when
to use it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not,
interesting. All right. Yeah, I understand. All right.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be that decider.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Cluck. I guess. You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You still got that acid on you?
I do.
All right, just be ready to use it on that Mugdulblub. Okay.
Of course.
Good night.
Okay. Good night. He glances over at her and he just shakes and just swings the last of his flask and then falls over. And I guess I'll give him a D6. So that's a 1.
Told you not to roll in your tower for our characters.
You can make him use his luck token you just gave him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, Val needs to sleep.
That's a 5.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
You giveth and you
Take
take
it away. Or useth away. That was perfect.
that works
Erase
out
it again.
perfect.
Oh my God. It's like we're scraping by the minimum here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vern will go over to Alsmore.
Hello, Vern.
Oh, hi. I'm getting kind of tired. If you don't mind taking a watch.
Yes, of course.
Gonna wake up Mort, but he keeps muttering in his sleep, and I don't want to deal with that. Something about squirrels and Shun and Redcap, and that's just a lot of baggage I'm not trying to open up right now.
He is quite peculiar. We'll let him rest.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
D6.
Yeah, D6.
It's a 3.
I have a token for you.
Don't bother with the token. 4 reasons. You guys are in an unsafe location, so technically for the checks, it's only every 3 hours, and a watch is like 2 hours. So it's 1, 2, check. Supposed to. So technically, Vern shouldn't have rolled, but I'm just gonna expedite that. So anyway, it would kind of balance out either way.
Okay, cool.
But your night goes out pretty uneventful. But what do you do while you're sitting by the fire by yourself?
Kind of look over my friends for a little bit, peering out over into the marsh, and then, as is habit, I'll pull my journal out and note down stories of our travels, key events, do some little sketches of like the giant wolf coming up out of the muck.
As you're sitting there sketching, you have a sense, knowing you're traveling east and knowing from even the map from the 2 areas ahead of you, you can't pinpoint it, but you get a seriously uneasy feeling. With that 3, something's following you.
Close my journal, pick up my staff in one hand, my wand of disintegrate in the other, and just keep my eyes and ears open.
You glance around and you can tell just by the vast emptiness of this marsh, there is nothing around you. There's probably nothing around you, maybe except for like maybe some snakes or some, crocodiles or some other marsh life. But you cannot shake the feeling that something is still following you. And it's even hard to pinpoint what direction it's even coming from. With this unease feeling that you seem to can't shake off, honestly, kind of give in to the fact there's nothing really you can do, but it definitely keeps you up. It even pushes you to further just, be more mindful on your watch. But with that said, your watch does go by uneventful. Everyone subtract the ration and you're fully rested. And yes, your con goes back to normal.
Nice.
Waking up to this day, y'all gathering your provisions. Any kind of pre-ritual before you get your days headed off? Or you just jumping on horse and...
Oh, yeah. We need to get out of this marsh. I already hate it.
Yeah, I will tell them about that uneasy feeling, though.
Did you see anything?
No, it wasn't anything I saw, but I was overcome with this feeling that we're being followed.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. These marshes are making me anxious.
Yes, me
Everything
too.
moves constantly.
And there's crocodiles everywhere.
He's listening intently, but he's also doing Tai Chi at the same time. And just staring at Alzamar, giving this story.
You see Mort behind Cluck, mimicking.
Anyway, yes, it's just this feeling that maybe cultists or 6-eyed wolves or more bog thorns, I don't know, but there's something out there aware of us and following us.
After what we saw yesterday, I don't doubt that. We're not on solid ground around here. Anything can be lurking around. Hence, we have to get out of here as fast as we can.
Indeed. Just, let's keep our eyes out. And behind us, too.
So, Pluck's gonna get out the map. Where do you guys think this, Boron, where do you think he went? This suspect B, I'm gonna call him.
Well, the orcs are useless. They only said east. Obviously, they are not very good at knowing directions. To them, east means go east and you'll find your thing. He would have probably given us...
There looks like there might be some shelter up north of us here. This little, cave.
Some kind of
looking
cave,
thing.
yeah.
Perhaps this culprit is hiding in the cave.
Or
I mean,
these stones more eastward. And then there's just 3 little...
a thief would hide in a cave, most
Yeah.
likely.
Either the cave or the forests. I'm not sure what those stones might be.
Let's check the cave first.
Yeah,
How about that,
I don't
guys?
think he will hide. I mean, seeing from all these orcs, they are not the brightest. He's not going to hide in the stones. He'll probably crawl into a hole.
And we should try to reason with him first, right?
Standing in a field.
Yeah, I mean, if he
the
does
one
that,
tent in the middle of an open area.
yeah, if he does that, that will make him a very genuine orc.
I've been hiding.
But,
They're the only tent in a 5-mile radius.
But I assume he has a little bit of intelligence to tell him to go into the hole in the ground, which is the cave.
Assuming he's still alive, something could have killed him.
Well, that will make our job easier. Scout the cave, find a spear, and take it.
Marlindra, if you stole a spear from all your friends, where would you go to hide it?
Well, she's not an orc.
That's a loaded question. I'm going to assume if I just stole an important artifact, hopefully it's for, good intentions. I'm not trying to just steal stuff to steal things. That's wrong. Where would I hide it? It depends on the artifact itself, to be honest. If it's something no one should hold, I would try to find the deepest or furthest reaches of the realm to make sure no one can touch it. But if it's for my own personal gain, I would probably try to find people that I can probably trust to help me along with it, to kind of, I guess,
Find a new home?
Find a new home, yeah. Perhaps if I really, really didn't agree with, I guess, who was using this artifact, I assume. Otherwise, but if I'm just stealing just to steal for my own use, I'd probably just disappear as far as I could, because why would I be around with something knowing that someone's looking for something? And if I'm going to use it, that doesn't really make sense to me.
I'm going to go on the limb here and says this spear is nothing special. The only value it has is sentimental value to the owner. Seeing from all these orcs, they are not, the most craftier of people.
Well, if there's any magic to that spear, we just got to be careful around.
I would doubt that, but it remains to be
and
proven.
We can't disintegrate anyone who's wielding that spear. Alzamar, no disintegration.
Right.
Why not?
I will do my best.
Because then we can't give the staff back to the...
That's correct. Just
Can
zap
lightning
him with
bolt.
the lightning.
Yes, another favorite of mine.
All right, let's haste.
With your newfound plan to head, I believe, north to the cave?
Yep.
That is correct.
Finishing up any last minute preparations, eating your rations as the days begins, the sun's peeking up finally, and it's time to head north. That's where we're going to end it tonight.
Nice.
To the cave.
Good session, guys.
Indeed.
We will find this spear. Or if we don't find it, we can just make one up. We saw how it looks from the picture. And just go back and say,
Forgery.
Well, yeah, we don't have to go any further.
Spear
Just stay
forgery.
here for a little bit. Let's make a makeshift spear close enough to that one. Put it in the mud a little bit. And just go back and take it to him.
Here's a pointy stick. Come
mean,
kill
look.
a god with us.
Yeah, we found.
Stick, pointy stick.
Yeah, tell him we found your culprit person dead in the marsh, rotten, and he was in the water with the spear with him, and it's been sitting in the water for a long
you
time.
find Haldrin's head, and then you just make. It's like, oh, look, it's your
Yeah,
friend,
look, it's the spear.
Boron.
I mean, think about it. Would they know the difference?
Just some sticks dug into his lip as tusk.
These are teeth.
Yeah, would they know the difference of a spear from the picture to this?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I know. But
Wow, we don't care what you know as long as the orc doesn't know.
Oh, man.
all that conspiring soon to be. Thank you all for listening. Tabletop Diaries, and again, email us at tabletopdiary@gmail.com.
And show us some love with some hits and likes, please. That
Yes.
will help us.
Please subscribe. Please share this. Tell people. If you're enjoying it, please tell people. I hope you're enjoying it. Because I'm enjoying it. I hope you all are enjoying it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
We all need a wand of disintegration in our life.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Aimed at the White House. Sorry, what? Anyway. Hey, y'all. Keep saying as much as you can, and
Play ShadowDark and stay alive.
Bert's going to, after seeing Val get sucked
Wait a second. You may not want to word it that way.
Sucked.
Drained of strength.
Beep,
That
beep,
makes you
beep.
even worse.
Is Gertie Thirstwood here somewhere?
Beep, beep.
Gertie Thirstwood.
Just beep a ton of
God.
a lot of beeps.
It's going to be a
in
lot of
there.
editing.
Oh my god.
No, just throw a lot of beeps.
Anyway,